What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone has had a great start to the weekend. Hope you guys had a great Saturday. You guys already know what time it is, baby. It is time for some week one fantasy Q&A. Hop on in here, man. Ask me anything about your starting lineup, starts, sits, trades, drops, waiver wire, whatever it is. You guys know how we do. Hop in the live chat, man. Let me know what's popping, guys. Excited to be here tonight. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button, of course, if you are new to the channel. I'm so excited for tomorrow, man. We have got our first Sunday of 2022, our first day of football, our first day of fantasy football. It's been a long time coming. I mean, it really has, and it's here. So I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule here. Ooh. Okay, hopefully that looks okay on your guys' end. Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, so obviously we got the Bills taking hold of the Rams. Thursday Night Football. 1 o'clock games. So we got the Eagles at the Lions. Niners at the Bears. Steelers at Bengals. Pats at Dolphins, Browns at Panthers, Colts at Texans, Saints at Falcons, Ravens at Jets, Jags at Commanders. So in terms of the 1 o'clock games, I really like the game script overall for the Eagles and Lions. I think that's a really fun game overall. I do think we could see some good fantasy performances in that one. I like DeAndre Swift. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think the Eagles defense could show up tomorrow, but I do think that the Lions are going to compete. In terms of the Eagles, man, love Jalen Hurts tomorrow. I love A.J. Brown. I love Devonta Smith. I like Dallas Goedert. I think it's going to be a good game overall, man. Niners at Bears. I do think, last I heard, the weather's not supposed to be great, but overall, I like the Niners offense, man. Like, I don't know. If you drafted Trey Lance, I think he's fine to start. Don't get me wrong. But I feel better about like Deebo Samuel. I think Deebo's gonna have a great game. I think Brandon Ayuk is gonna be pretty productive in this game as well. In terms of the Bears, I like Monty. I think this game fits the type of player he is. Full PPR, I like Mooney, and I probably like Komet as well. I would probably not jump the gun and start Fields in this game. Steelers at Bengals. I love Najee Harris in this matchup. Looks like Deontay Johnson's going to play in this game, so I would start Deontay Johnson if you draft him. Bengals, start everybody in a Bengals jersey, hands down. I think Freiermuth could have a good game for the Steelers too. Pats at Dolphins. I don't think the Patriots are going to perform awful by any means, but I'm not very bullish on starting a lot of Patriots players. Ramondre Stevenson, probably my favorite start for the Patriots this week. I don't mind Damian Harris. I don't really want to roll the dice on the receivers. I don't think Mac Jones needs to be a starter outside of like super flex leagues or double quarterback leagues. If you need to roll the dice on Hunter Henry, I think it's okay. Dolphins, I mean, I like Tyreek Hill. I like Jalen Waddle. I probably like Chase Edmunds. I don't want to start Tua in this first game, but if you have to, especially in double QB, super flex, once again, I think it's okay. I just have a weird feeling about that game. Browns at Panthers. I would start Nick Chubb. I don't feel good about the Browns tomorrow, man. Maybe I'll be wrong. Panthers, I mean, obviously starting CMC. I like DJ Moore in this matchup. That's really about it for me. Colts at Texans. In terms of the Colts, I like Michael Pittman tomorrow all day long. I think he's going to have a good game. Outside of that, and, well, obviously JT, like JT, not even a question. Outside of that, let's see how the Colts look with Matt Ryan, right? Texans, I do like Dameon Pierce, regardless of the matchup. I do like Dameon Pierce. I don't think Brandon Cooks is an awful start, but I don't love the game script for the Texans. Saints at Falcons. In terms of the Saints, they're going to have a good day, man. I would hold on. I don't like Michael Thomas going up against A.J. Terrell. I would note that, though. Outside of that, I mean, obviously Kamara. I think Olave could have a great game. Deep leagues, Jarvis Landry could be a sleeper, as could Jameis Winston. Saints defense, a must start tomorrow, man, hands down. Falcons, you're starting Kyle Pitts. I would sit running backs on the Falcons teams. I would probably sit Patty and Cheese too. I'm not crazy about the Falcons tomorrow. I don't know if Drake London's going to play. Ravens at Jets. You're starting Lamar. You're starting Andrews. You're starting Bateman. I don't know if I'm rolling the dice on the Ravens running backs this week. One of them is probably going to score, but I don't know who. Jets. I would start Elijah Moore. You could roll the dice on Michael Carter or Breece Hall if you need to. Jags at Commanders. It's a good game script right here. Start ETN. Start Christian Kirk. Probably going to see some other Jaguars get loose in this game. I don't know exactly who. In terms of the Commanders, start Scary Terry. Start Antonio Gibson. Roll the dice on Jon Dawson in deeper leagues. Might see a Commander or two get loose, but it'll probably be those three I just named and maybe one other player. Who knows? All right, 1 o'clock games. There's a quick overview. We'll take a look at the 4:25 games and Sunday and Monday night's game in a second here. Let me see who's in the live chat, man. Mecca to go. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Ron the Go. What's up, dog? Meccy, Cooper, or Lockett? Ooh. I mean, I'd probably go Cooper just due to sheer volume. Lockett could have a nice game, though. I mean, you imagine Metcalf's going to get most of that defensive pressure, but I'd probably go Cooper for a little bit better overall volume, although I'm not crazy about either start. I don't feel great about the Browns or the Seahawks this weekend, or through Monday, I should say. J-Dubs, what's up, my dude? What up, what up? We're on the go. John's been putting in work all off season. You know how we do, baby. Good to have you in the building. Emil, what's up? Good to see you. We came going to Raiders-Chargers game. Woo! I mean, Eagles game should be a great game, though. Should be an awesome game for sure. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Ron the Goat will be at Atlanta versus Saints game. Let's go, guys. Look at you. Let's go. Hype for you guys. Yeah, rain and win for tomorrow's game at the Bears, says J-Dubs. Might start Brady over Lance. Yeah. It's hard to say, man. I think Brady will have a good day. I think you're fine there. Godfather, what's up, bro? Tempted to start Hurts over Kyler. I do like the game script for Kyler. I do like the game script for Hurts. Like, I don't mind either way, man. I don't. I really don't mind either start there. I would put them, like, pretty equal, to be honest. Real good. What's up, my dude? Who should I start my flex? Sutton, Sanders, Edmunds, Ayuk. It's Sutton without a doubt. Yep. J-Dubs and Ron say Sutton. Godfather says Sutton. Yep. Yep. I mean, this game script, this freaking matchup, everything about it. I love Cortland Sutton on Monday night, man. If he bombs, you guys are going to hate me. But I don't know if there's anyone out there saying not to start Cortland Sutton this week. All right, Lucius, what's good, bro? Who do you think will have the better season, Thomas or Bateman? Kind of depends. If Thomas is healthy, I really think in a pass-happy offense he could. You know, I would probably go Thomas. But I could see it being Rashad Bateman if Olave really steps up to the plate and Thomas doesn't get back to his former self, you know? Axis, have you heard the news about Michael Carter? I'm a Breece Hall fantasy owner, so should I be worried? And breaking news, the Colts and Pro Bowl Quentin Nelson have agreed to terms on a 4-year, $80 million extension, making him the new highest paid guard in the NFL. Shout out to our boy Quentin Nelson. So in terms of Michael Carter, yeah, he's probably listed as the RB1, right? That's what you're referring to. Let me double check that there's no other news there. Yep, just listed working with the number ones. Yeah, so I mean, I've kind of said this all off season. This is kind of like the risk of drafting Breece Hall, right? Like, I view it similar to what we saw with Javonte last year on the Broncos, where Melvin Gordon is eating into those carries, and it's a split backfield. So, I think that Hall will be involved. When and how, I'm not sure. You know, like, could Hall be heavily involved after like the first drive, after the first quarter, after the first half? Sure. Like, it's just tough to say. So I wouldn't be worried, Axis, to answer your question, because I think as the year goes on, Breece Hall is going to get more and more touches, but Carter is, you know, I mean, he was rookie last year, but compared to Breece Hall, he is, he's a veteran, right? So He's used to the offense, and he's a good running back. Let's not forget he had a good season last year too. So I wouldn't be worried, but I've said all off season long, my personal opinion is that you're going to see both those running backs get touches all year long. So that's why I've said I like Breece Hall as an RB3 the most, but he has the opportunity to come on, and become a solid RB2 for you as well. Albert in the house was good, bro. Let's see here. Inceptivus, what's up? Full PPR, Michael Thomas or Melvin Gordon? This week I'd probably go Melvin Gordon. I mean, Thomas is probably going to get AJ Terrell. I'd probably go Melvin Gordon. Going up against the Seahawks, man. Kirk or Bateman, full PPR. I would probably go Kirk going up against Washington. I mean, Bateman against the Jets isn't bad, but there's a chance that Jets secondary has really improved. I'd probably go Kirk. Would you start Mooney or Amon-Ra? I'd start Amon-Ra with the weather, the Bears game, Niners defense. It's not a great game script. I do think that the Lions-Eagles could get a little juicy. I'd go Amon-Ra for sure, man. Lucius, Russell Wilson or Kyler this weekend? See, I'd probably go Kyler here. As much as, I think Russell Wilson's going to have a solid stat line, right? But I think this could be one of those games where the Broncos get up and at him pretty early, and maybe they just go to the run game. I don't think the Seahawks are going to be able to keep up. Where when you look at Kyler's situation, the Chiefs could definitely get up and early, and the Cardinals might get up and early too, and this could be a very competitive game. So, I think both are good starts. But I would go Kyler personally. As much as I like those Broncos players this week, Kyler's going to have a good game, man. He is. Yeah, even in half PPR, I go Amon-Ra there. Monty or Edmunds. And full PPR, I'd probably go Edmunds. Amon-Ra saying GOAT. Kyler at home over Wilson, not much running in that game. Yeah, I agree. If Sutton has a bad week one, I'm going to look so silly. Well, the good news, Ron, is that you won't be the only person. Michael Carter, Dawson Knox, Myers for Madison, Pitts, and Dotson. Who wins the trade? Two-keeper PPR. So giving up Carter, Knox, and Myers, receiving Madison. I would do the Madison, Pitts, and Dotson side. As much as, Dawson Knox is my boy, don't get me wrong, but so let me ask you this question, Axis. In your keeper league, if you get traded a player, can you keep them the following year? If so, then the Madison, Pitts, and Dotson side, I do like. And really, regardless, I probably like that side. You probably lose a little bit of running back value, you gain tight end value, and I think you could argue if Dotson pans out, that receiver value is about the same. Chat, let us know what you guys think about Axis' trade there. Miles Sanders or Amon-Ra or Mooney or Damon Harris at flex, hat PPR, pick one, panicking games. Amon-Ra, man. It's not hard for me at all. I go Amon-Ra. I think he's going to have a good game. I think he's going to have a good game for sure. Update on Sleeper says Kittle's not expected to play. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. What did I say all offseason? If you draft Kittle, draft a late round tight end, draft Hunter Henry, draft Mike Gesicki, draft Alberto, please. George Kittle is not expected to play versus the Bears on Sunday due to the groin injury he suffered in practice Monday, according to a report from the San Francisco Chronicle. Check back shortly. Oops. Come here, Kittle. All right, there we go. There you are. Not expected to play. What a bummer. We kind of already knew this, though, right? This is 11 minutes ago. It's a good call, Albert, but we kind of already knew this was going to happen, right? Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. All right, 4:25 games tomorrow. We got Packers at Vikings. Full PPR, I like Alan Lazard. If you need to roll a dice on Tanya, I think that's fine. I love A.J. Dillon. I love Aaron Jones in this game. If Rodgers is your starter, don't panic, man. Rodgers is going to have a good game. Vikings, obviously I love JJ. I think Thielen could have a good game as well, of course. Deep leagues, KJ Osborne's worth rolling the dice on as long as it's full PPR. Dalvin Cook is Dalvin Cook. You could roll the dice on Irv Smith. If Kittle's your only tight end and you're looking at the waiver wire and Tanyan and Smith are there, I do like this matchup. So maybe that's an option for some of you guys who only drafted Kittle, right? Giants at Titans. I do like Barkley in this game. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel great about the Giants offense, so I wouldn't start any Giants receivers. I wouldn't start Danny Dimes outside of super flex leagues where you had double quarterback leagues. If you have to, right? I'm not crazy about the Danny Dimes wave going into tomorrow. In terms of the Titans, obviously starting Derrick Henry. I think you can start Bobby Trees in full PPR for sure. Wouldn't start Tannehill unless you have to. In full PPR. Not full PPR in a sleeper, geez. And double quarterback or super flex league, geez. I just don't like this game script very much. I'm gonna be watching Treylon Burks tomorrow, man. I'm telling you guys. How are we gonna feel if Treylon Burks pops tomorrow against a bad Giants defense? All right, Raiders Chargers is gonna be a fun game right here, man. I'm excited for this one. So, in terms of the Raiders, I don't mind Josh Jacobs in this matchup. I really don't. Adams obviously must start. I do like Renfro a lot in full PPR in this game. I don't mind Derek Carr as a start tomorrow, but I don't think this ceiling's crazy high personally. Chargers defense, I don't like in this game. So you guys are aware. I'm not crazy about the Chargers defense tomorrow. In terms of the Chargers offense, Justin Herbert, obviously you're starting him. Eckler, obviously you're starting him. Mike Williams, you're probably starting him. Keenan Allen, you're probably starting him, right? So, there you go. Chiefs Cardinals. Patty Mahomes, Travis Kelce in your lineups. If you have to start a Chiefs receiver, I like Juju the best tomorrow, but Sky Moore. In a deep enough league, 3 flex league, you can get through. Yeah. Cardinals. Kyler Murray, Hollywood Brown, James Conner. All starts. Looks like Trey McBride might be the starting tight end tomorrow, which could be interesting. All right, let's see. Edmunds or Monty in full PPR. I'd probably go Edmunds, but I don't mind going Monty. I think Monty is a safer option. Edmunds gives you more upside. Allen Lazard is doubtful. That's it. Gosh, why can't I remember that Allen Lazard is not going to play tomorrow? That does impact overall. That impacts the Packers. That affects things. Someone's got to step up, right? Undoubtedly. Yep, doubtful for week 1 a day ago. Yeah, it's not good. In his absence, Sammy Watkins, Randall Cobb could see an increase in fantasy value, or Christian Watson and Romeo Dubes could also be in line for extra targets. That's interesting, man. Ooh. Thank you, Albert. I don't like the Bears O-line against Niners D-line. I wouldn't lean Edmunds. I'm fine with that. Lidsky, what's good, bro? Hello. Sutton or Amon-Ra? I still go Sutton there. I do like Amon-Ra, but I go Sutton. Knox messed me up as well. He did. David, what's up, man? Did you change scoring in your leagues? The only thing I changed is that passing touchdowns are equivalent to rushing touchdowns, so that rushing quarterbacks don't have an advantage, which I thought it would have been that way originally. So, but yeah, we put that out on Discord and everything. That's the only difference, though. Litsky, I have Herbert, Eckler, and Adams. I love that, man. Love it. Might go St. Brown over Sutton because of his dynamics, but Sutton has big touchdown upside. That's fine. I would probably start Sutton personally, but I'm not going to argue against St. Brown. I think he's going to have a great game, too. The Dubes might be a sneaky flex, too, in PPR for people. Let's go, man. I drafted Lance with 4 points. Okay, well, when you drafted Lance, rushing quarterbacks were getting 6 points, and throwing touchdowns were 4 points. So Lance was probably okay either way. But, oh well, man. We'll just have to live and survive. Knox or Ertz for the rest of the season. It's a tough one because Ertz is hurt. Ertz is hurt. Questionable going into tomorrow. I mean, I'd probably stick with Knox. But don't drop anyone yet. Like, if you have both these players, don't drop anyone. Just give it... That's the thing sometimes with tight ends. Like, sometimes you got to give it a couple weeks. Especially at the beginning of the year. I wouldn't drop either player. I mean, I do like the Cardinals' offense quite a bit. But at the end of the day, I like the Bills' offense more, you know? I know Knox had a very disappointing week 1, and it does look like he could be touchdown dependent, which he always kind of was. But he's one of these tight ends who draws a lot of red zone targets. So, I probably lean Knox still. I'm not giving up on Knox yet. What's a good prediction for Aaron Jones' fantasy points now that Lazard is out at half PPR? Gosh, I mean, yeah, we might see Jones line up in the freaking slot, like, all night long. Half PPR. Man, I'm so used to looking at full PPR that it's... I mean, I play in half PPR too. There's nothing wrong with half PPR, but... I mean... Yeah, I don't see any reason why he won't score 15, 18 points tomorrow. Except for A.J. Dillon, potentially taking away potential points. But outside of that, he's going to have double digits. He's going to have a good game. Tight end is the worst position for me right now, struggling to find a consistent one. Well, we'll know what consistency looks like in about 3 weeks, right? I wouldn't take 1 week as too large of a sample size necessarily. You know, just give it some time. And it's possible that Ertz and Knox are both inconsistent, but just give it some time. We'll see how it goes, man. I'm not a fan of panicking and dropping based off of 1 week. So, and I'm not saying that you're doing that, but, you know, just to remind you guys, we've had one game. We haven't even gotten to 1 o'clock games on Sunday. We'll figure it out, guys. We will. But I get it, man. Not fun. Looking at the tight end and not feeling good about it, you know? And trust me, I have Knox in the catch family. So, like, I'm with you, bro. Aaron Jones probably like 75 rush, 20 receiving, half touchdown, 2-3 catches. Good guess, maybe. Yeah, like, I won't be surprised if he's not as heavily involved in the receiving game as we're thinking. But I think, like, there's no reason why him and Dylan both can't get, like, 5 targets in this game. Elijah Mitchell or Mike Williams in PPR. Thinking Williams. I would go Mike Williams as well. Yep. I'll go Mike Williams. Aaron Jones could see a bigger usage in the pass game, and yes, less running now I think about it. Yeah, I think, like, Jones and Dillon are a lock for 5 targets for sure. I got you, Litsky, for sure, my dude. Have last draft in the morning, 3 receiver, 3 flex. Going to get Kelsey if I draft after 1.6. Let's go, David. So, I guess Thursday Night Football just doesn't get equated into the points. Right? You can still draft Bills and Rams players. Well, that's good, man. Good luck to you, David. Let us know how it goes, man. Derek, what's up, bro? How are you, man? Good to see you. What's up? Williams probably a good play with the high over-under for the Raiders-Chargers game. Good chance to score a touchdown. Yep. Agreed. Williams like a Gabe Davis to me going into tomorrow, man. I like Williams a lot tomorrow. David says maybe Andrews. Yeah, either are fine. They count for week 1. Oh, okay, so basically, are the points just already equated? And if you draft them, you gain those points? Either way. Not going to get acres, yeah. Hey, I'll say this much. I mean, like, I've been on the Hendo wave all off season. But if Akers drops far enough in the draft, I mean, you can still take a shot on him. You know, he's still an RB2 at the end of the day, right? On the Rams offense. Say what you want about it after week 1, but if Akers fell to the right price, you know, it might be worth grabbing. But right price for me is probably like 7th or 8th round. So depending on how many teams are there. Bucks at Cowboys. I like, let's take a look at Chris Godwin. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you drafted Brady, you're probably starting Brady. I like Brady tomorrow. Godwin listed as questionable. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I should just leave this the rest of the stream. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Sorry, that was funny to me. Chris Godwin listed as questionable on Buccaneers' final injury report. Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Chris Godwin returned to practice on Friday, but was again spotted in a non-contact jersey. Officially listed as questionable for the team's Week 1 away matchup against the Dallas Cowboys. Godwin said himself that he expects to be a game-time decision, so fantasy managers should make other plans as the Bucs do not play until Sunday night. Yeah, for me personally, I'm probably sitting Godwin, and I do own Godwin in 1 or 2 leagues, so I'm probably sitting Godwin, unfortunately. But Mike Evans, I'm all for. I don't mind Fournette whatsoever in this game. Not starting any Tampa Bay tight ends. And looking at Tampa's other receivers, I'm probably not starting Gage or Julio unless it's like you have to, because if Godwin is able to suit up, then both their values go down. So you're just kind of playing a guessing game. Like Mike Evans, unfortunately, is the only true receiver I would start on the Buccaneers offense, although I like this matchup tomorrow. So that's tough, man. Cowboys. I like Dak tomorrow. I think Dak's going to have a decent game. I like Zeke. If you have to start Pollard in a deeper league, like a double flex league, I'm not completely against it, but his ceiling's definitely capped in my opinion. CeeDee Lamb is fine. CeeDee Lamb's going to have a good game. Target share is going to be there for him. The Bucs really, I mean, here's the only concern with CeeDee Lamb, right, who I do own in 1 league, right? So when you look at the Cowboys receiving core right now, it's pretty banged up. It really is. So there could be, you know, Todd Bowles is head coach now. I mean, if they just want to come this game and X out CeeDee Lamb, it could cause some problems. Because I don't think Jalen Tolbert is expected to play. And Michael Gallup's already ruled out. Noah Brown had a toe injury, but he's listed as good to go. Thank God. For the Cowboys and for Derek, right? I don't know, man. That could be my one concern for CeeDee Lamb. You know, Todd Bowles, a former defensive coordinator, could just look at this offense and say, let's get rid of CeeDee. Let's force the Cowboys to run the football behind a banged-up offensive line that's gotten a lot weaker. Derek, I'm sorry if you're listening. And that could limit Dalton Schultz, too. I don't know. I'm just making... I don't know why I'm going so hard at the Cowboys right now. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but if I had to make a case against CeeDee Lamb, who's apparently the only player making a case against, that would be it. Broncos Seahawks. Start Russell, start Sutton, start Judy, start Alberto, start Javonte. Please. Broncos players should be in your lineup this week, no doubt. Seahawks, like I think Metcalf gets the target share. Pat Surtain is a problem. Don't get me wrong. I think the target share is there. Lockett could get loose. You don't know. We don't know. Lockett's not my first choice, and he probably isn't yours on your roster, so I don't think you need to start him. But Lockett could get loose once or twice. Penny could find the end zone. But I probably don't want to start Seahawks players this week outside of Metcalf and full PPR. All right, let's see here. He hosts his Dak throw the ball to outside of Lamb and Schultz. Is there a sneaky flex play for Cowboys in the game? Well, Noah Brown is probably the guy, right? Any word on Michael Thomas? Let's take a look. Listed as questionable for week 1. Officially listed as questionable to play in week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons. Tyronn Matthews also questionable after missing Friday's practice due to an illness. Thomas practiced in a limited capacity in 3 practices this week and has been dealing with a nagging hamstring injury. Surprised me. Surprise though. That's what I was trying to say. Good news is that the Saints play an early game on Sunday against Atlanta, so fantasy managers will know right away if they should leave him in their starting lineups as a wide receiver 3 or flex. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's not very encouraging. Let's see here. Yeah, Eckler over Jones for sure. Sorry, I missed that one. Eckler for sure. Do they have Miles Carter's the RB1 this week? Miles Carter. I don't know what that's referring to. Sorry. I think we upset Tampa Bay tomorrow. I think the defense shows up in a big way, and special teams too. Derek says that kid Javonte Turbin going to show up big tomorrow. Yeah, I think maybe there's your sneaky flex play, right? Under is going to be something to look at in the Cowboys-Tampa Bay game. Yeah, what is the line? David likes Tony Pollard in the flex. Joshua, Dameon Pierce, or Elijah Moore. Full PPR. If it's full PPR, I'd probably go Elijah Moore. I like both, but I'd probably go Elijah Moore. I think the Jets will have to throw the football throughout the game. I go Elijah Moore. It's half PPR, maybe Pierce, but full PPR, I go Moore. David, that was on Sleeper that I pulled that information up on, Thomas. All right, man. There's week 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gonna be a good week of football, man. Thursday night was already great. I'm excited, man. All right, guys, what you guys got? What questions do we have for the night? Let me know how you guys' rosters are looking. Let me know how you guys are feeling out there. It's like Christmas morning. You know? Well, not Christmas morning, Christmas Eve. I mean, we have Sunday live. Sunday football. Essentially all day. Julian, what's up, bro? How are you doing, man? Good to have you in the house. What's up, what's up, what's up? Appreciate you being here. I got all kinds of stuff pulled up for the night, so I'm just going to be switching. The crop, it doesn't fit. That's not going to work. All right, let's look at some sleeper news. I have Miles Sanders on my bench. Should I drop? Depends for who. Depends on who you're looking to pick up. Ibrahim, who are you looking to pick up? Hoping Mitchell is a good day tomorrow. I do too. I think he'll be fine. Yeah. The weather is the only concerning thing there for me. RS says one more sleep. Let's go. What do you think of my team? What's up, Stober? Not the best, but just wait. Herbert, Dalvin, Gibson, Hollywood, JJ, Schultz, Pierce, Carlson, Raiders, D, but I'm streaming all year. Yeah. I don't have a problem with this team, man. I mean, maybe RB2 is where you're concerned with Gibson. You probably have about 3-ish weeks or more, maybe 4 weeks to figure that out. But then Dameon Pierce is your RB2. What's the bench look like? Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with this team. And if you're going to trade around, I think that's okay. I heard that the weather in Chicago is supposed to be bad for the Bears. Yep. It's supposed to be rainy and windy. Crap. Bears, 49ers, weather. Forecast has the Bears' attention. Rain and 20-mile-per-hour winds. The game is flagged as an extreme. Credible weather impact risk on player production. That's the only extreme tomorrow. Looks like the Giants and Titans could have some bad weather. Outside of that, looks like Cleveland, Carolina, New England, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati, Baltimore, and the Jets. Las Vegas and Chargers could have some rain, but light rain. Probably nothing to worry about. Giants at Tennessee, though, could be worrisome. San Francisco at Chicago is basically listed as definitely worrisome. All right, let's see here. Stober got Russell Wilson, Singletary, Rashad White, Christian Kirk, Devon Smith, Christian Watson. I don't think it's a bad team. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad team, man. I wouldn't feel bad about that squad at all. How many teams are in the league? Thoughts on Hunt as an RB2 for tomorrow against Carolina in comparison to Monty and Edmunds? So, Hunt could pay off, man. But I just don't like the Browns' offense tomorrow, personally. I'd rather start Edmunds or Monty. If we see Hunt do what he did last year, you know, beginning of the year, I just want to see it first, man. I don't know. I think Carolina's defense is going to have a good day, personally. If it was my roster, I'd start Monty or Edmunds. So, I'm in Chicago. It's going to rain from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. That grass going to be moist. Yikes. It's not good. I need Debo to have a good game tomorrow. You guys think Debo's going to have a good game tomorrow? Let me know. What should I do with Cam? Yes, Joshua. I think just leave Cam on your bench. There's still a possibility at any point in the season that he could become an RB1. Just give it. Let's not over panic. Unless there's someone on the waiver who you cannot let slip, you know. But overall, I'd probably still hold Cam. At least he's a handcuff. Andrew, what's good, my dude? Hello, hello. Welcome to it. What's up, bro? Is Kenny Gallaudet a starter? It's a good question, man. I'm going to lean yes, technically speaking. Would I go and start Kenny Gallaudet? Probably not, no. There's a point in the offseason where I was like, he's probably going to be the wide receiver 1, but, you know, let's see. Kadarius Toney is off the Giants injury report. Sterling Shepard is off the injury report, so they will both be out there. We got Wandale Robinson will be a starter, presumably, as well in the wide receiver 3 spot. Toney or Shepard, wide receiver 1, and Gallaudet is wide receiver 2. So Gallaudet will be out there. Technically, he's a starter. Is he wide receiver 1? We don't really know, but probably not. Jerry, what's up, dude? Good to see you. What's up, Jerry? What up, what up, what up? Grant, here's my 8-man roster. Let me know who I should start. Burrow, Eckler, Connor, Diggs, and Pittman. Kittle, Javonte in the flex. Benches, McLaurin, Mike Williams, Etienne, and Sutton. Jeez. All right, so you already started Diggs, right? I mean, with Diggs already having a good game, like, so I'm starting Burrow. I'm starting Eckler and Connor. Kittle's not playing tomorrow, man. You need a tight end. Yeah, you can't start Kittle, which is not good. Because I don't know who you're going to drop here. I would start Eckler and Connor. Even though I like ETN, I'd still go Eckler, Connor, Burrow, Diggs. I don't mind Pittman versus Houston. I don't mind Sutton versus Seattle. I don't mind Mike Williams versus the Raiders. I don't mind McLaurin versus the Jags. Like, man, you are flipping some coins for that wide receiver 2 spot. If it's me, I go with the best offense in my opinion here. I go Mike Williams since Diggs already had a good game. You need a tight end though. The rest of the team looks solid, and I would flex Javonte. If you don't flex Javonte, flex Sutton. Take advantage of that matchup. Can you look at my matchup with Derek and give me your opinion on what you think is going to happen? Let's see here. Damn, Jason Kenobi already has 40 points on me. Just between Cup and Singletary. Let's see. Jerry. Let's see here. Jerry with Allen and Diggs. What a nice little stack, bro. It's a good start, man. 0 RB team, man. Damian Harris and Tony Pollard. Devontae Adams, a great start. Schultz will be fine, I think. Mike Williams, the flex with Christian Kirk is nice, man. Money Mac, Titans defense. Gordon, Michael Carter, Ricard White, Devontae Parker, and the Dubes. I'd probably leave your lineup exactly how it is. Derek's got Burrow, Javonte, Eli Mitchell, Jamar Chase, Julio, Goddard, Breece Hall, Zach Ertz, Hopkins, Dallas's defense. Cook on his bench, Williams on his bench. Glad to see both those guys as handcuffs on your bench. Hopkins not going to play. Drake London's questionable. You got Dotson as well. You might end up putting Dotson in over Ertz there, but Goddard's the right call. Outside of that, I think this lineup is fine, but Julio is fun, man. I actually don't mind Julio there. Well, it's tough, Jerry, because you've got the advantage here. Like, you already have 65 points between two players. But the thing is, like, Burrow and Chase, like, you've got a similar stack on the opposite side. Javonte against Seattle I really like. Mitchell versus Chicago I like. And these flex options could pop too. But it's tough, man. I mean, it's like literally, if Damian Harris and Tony Pollard get you a safe enough floor, Adams, Diggs, Mike Williams alone is scary to face off against Derek. With Josh Allen and Diggs already in there. Yeah. You never know. It's not over to the fat lady sings, right? It's a good start for sure, Jerry. All right, let's see here. Grant, Pollard, Goddard, and Fields. Would you switch anyone in the flex or anything? Yes, you got to start Goddard. You got to start Goddard. Okay, I didn't see that part till after I read the first part. You got to start Goddard. I'd probably put Mike Williams over Pittman, since you already have Diggs. Everyone says to start Gordon, but I'm not completely confident about it. So you had Damian Harris and Pollard. Like, you probably have similar... Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. Similar floors and ceilings with those guys, but the best matchup is Melvin Gordon. Yeah. I mean, just got to remember, Jerry, Seattle was one of the worst teams in the league last year against the run, and I don't think they've done much to address it. Ander, I'm a Carolina fan. We have potential this year. Yeah, for sure. I'm rooting for Baker all year, man. All day long. I'm rooting for Baker. Without a doubt. It's easier than ever to make the playoffs. We have an extra playoff team, you know? So, I would agree. Offensive line got better. I believe in the defense. I think if I had to bet on one game this weekend, I would probably bet on Carolina. I think Carolina's going to have a great game against the Browns tomorrow. Derek says, Jerry, I can't tell you to start against me. Panthers, coolest logo in the league. They do. They do have a good logo. Andrea, what's up? Hello. Just want to say hi, everyone, and good night. Good night, Andrea. We'll talk to you. Sterling over Gallaudet. Sterling could become a hot waiver ad after this week. Let's see. See you tomorrow, Andrea. Have a good night. Derek Julian, Bateman or Olave? Bateman probably gets more targets, but does Sauce concern you? Olave targets are questionable, but could get some deep shots. It's a good question, man. So there's a chance Michael Thomas doesn't play, which means theoretically AJ Terrell would be on Chris Olave, which would, I mean, I believe in Olave, but it would still be bad for the rookie receiver. Like, we can't deny that, you know? And yeah, Sauce concerns me. I think Sauce can be good, man. But she could be in, like, an equivalent situation. I don't say that much. AJ Terrell is a monster. Like, he's proven that. Sauce could get there, for sure. I'd probably go Bateman, personally. But it's close, man. I think Bateman's the safer option, the safer floor. Olave maybe gives you a little bit more upside. I'd probably go Bateman, as long as it's full PPR. Adam Cole Komet hype drink coming in. Let's go. Jerry's a great start. I don't think I can even come back, to be honest. You never know. You never know. Would you trade Godwin and get Judy? Luke, I probably wouldn't, man. Godwin is proven. I like Judy a lot. I like the offense. There's going to be some good matchups, like Monday night. Godwin's proven. You're rolling the dice if you get Judy. Could it work out? Sure. I will take the safer side. I'll take Godwin when he's healthy over rolling the dice with Judy. If you're going to trade Godwin, I think you should be able to get Sutton. You know? But it's hard, man, because if Judy pops and he's healthy all season, then you're going to like the Judy side. But I'd probably go Godwin. Chat, who would you guys rather have this season? Chris Godwin or Jerry Judy? Let us know. Jerry, I'm starting Gordon because I trust you. Yeah, the tough decision there is, do you bench Pollard or do you bench Damian Harris? I'd probably bench Pollard. That's a tougher decision for me. I think in your situation, you'll be okay, though. Like, I don't think it's going to make a drastic difference out of those three running backs if you don't start the one who scores the most points, you know? Like, your team points are not coming from the running back position, right? Coming from receiver, quarterback, tight end. Lucius, last one, Edmunds or Hollywood Brown? Hollywood, for sure. Yep. Great matchup, great game script. I go Hollywood. What's up, Deshaun? Flex, Penny, Michael Thomas, or Monty? Whew. That's tough. Michael Thomas might not play. If he does, he gets a bad matchup. Penny going up against the Broncos defense in a bad game script. Monty in a rainy game. Blah. Bears O-line. Blah. All that being said, I'd probably go Monty. I think Monty's the safest play out of those three. Derek says he'd rather have Godwin. DJ Moore, Elijah Mitchell in full PPR. It's definitely DJ Moore for me. Yep, definitely DJ Moore. Others in the community describe me as your right-hand man, John. Is that true? 100%. You guys are all my right-hand. All my right-hand men and women. For the one or two that are out there who watch the show. Godfather says DJ Moore. I agree. All right, so Quentin Nelson, an hour ago, reaches an agreement precedent-setting 4-year extension, averaging $20 million per year, including $60 million guaranteed, making him the highest-paid guard in NFL history. Colts finished the deal tonight. Let's go. Kenneth Walker did not practice Friday. Kittle is... This is old news. He's listed as... He's not going to play. Probably not going to play. Rondell Moore officially rolled out, if you guys did not hear that. Montgomery. Wait. That's not the same Monty. That's not the Monty we're thinking of. Jalen Waddle removed from injury report is good. Chase Edmunds removed from injury report. Michael Gallup ruled out. We knew that. J.K. Dobbins, man. What is going on with J.K. Dobbins? How do I find players? There we go. Can we get an answer on Dobbins? I can't type. Is listed as questionable for week 1 of the regular season against the New York Jets on Sunday, while offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley is doubtful to play. Dobbins has been limited in practice this week and has made good progress after missing all of 2021 with a torn ACL. Fantasy managers will know early on Sunday whether the 23-year-old is active, but even if he is, will the Ravens limit his snaps in his first game back in over a year? It's probably likely, especially since they have Kenyon Drake and Mike Davis. I don't like Dobbins tomorrow, man. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Dobbins tomorrow. Just not. In my work league, full PPR, Mooney in a bad weather game, Hall, Carter, Julio, pick one. Full PPR, I probably still go Mooney. It's very close. Well, maybe it's not close. It feels slightly risky. I probably still go Mooney. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Derek. Chat, what do you guys think? Who would you start? Mooney, Breece Hall, Michael Carter, or Julio? I think I still go Mooney. It's even tougher because you have both Jets running backs, you know? Because then, like, if you start Carter and Hall does better, you're going to be upset and vice versa. Julio, I think his ceiling is impacted by what we see happen with Godwin starting or not starting. You probably won't know until at least the afternoon. I'd probably go Mooney. It's tough. CD Smitty, what's up, my dude? Hello, hello. Dotson, Sammy Watkins, or Irv Smith for the flex. Watkins could be a little sneaky here if Lazard is truly not playing. But I'd probably go Dotson. I do think Dotson is in a good game script. I think he's in a good matchup. And all reports have shown that, you know, he has good chemistry with our boy Carson Wentz. I'd probably go Dotson. Close. I'd go Dotson, though. All right, man, let's take a look at what I've got in terms of drafts for tomorrow. Apparently nothing. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? What? Where's my... I'm so confused. Where's my Battle Royales? I'm so confused right now. It's not under Pick'ems. I want to look at my Battle Royale teams. It's not under results. Not under live. I didn't do very well on Thursday night. I don't know. Where are my Battle Royale teams? Let's see. Glasgow. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very kind to you. Welcome to the catch. Thank you to all the new subscribers tonight, man. I don't always get notifications because some of you guys don't have public profiles, which is cool. But thank you guys, man. Welcome to the catch, man. We're happy to have you here. I don't know why I could find on the other screen, but not this one. Okay, MT or AJ Dillon? I go AJ Dillon all day long. All day long. Undoubtedly AJ Dillon for me. Yeah, I love AJ Dillon, this game script. And Michael Thomas might not play, which could make your decision a little bit easier too. But definitely. I mean, even if Michael Thomas plays, he gets AJ Terrell, right? Falcons defense is bad, but AJ Terrell is quite the opposite of bad. So, I go AJ Dillon. I'm a fan of AJ Dillon. I'll go Dillon for sure. All right, guys. Fantasy questions, uncertainties. Let us know. That's what we're here for. Man, I went after Lance and Debo. Well, at least Debo, right? And, okay, I got Debo in 2 of these. And Lance in 1. So it didn't hurt me too bad. I got Komet in 1 of these too. But now I'm a little bit worried about that game overall in terms of weather. Deshaun, Dak, or Joey B? I'd probably go Joey B. Probably go Joey B. Yeah, I'd probably go Luke Burrow. Derek, we can try and enter one together if you want, bro. You let me know, man. I'll do 1 tonight. B-Dubs, sit 1. Judy, Deontay, Waddle, or Thielen. Yikes. Ooh. B-dubs, that's tough. Who's the worst offense here? The Steelers? Ooh, man. I like Waddle tomorrow. My heart is telling me to sit Thielen. My gut's saying don't do it, though. I could see Thielen in the end zone against Green Bay. I'd sit Thielen. Yeah. I'd sit Thielen, but it's tough. It's tough. Derek, just get ready and we'll count down in a second after I get through these comments. Steven offered me Monty, Daniel Carlson, and Lockett for Adams. Should I have taken it? No. You did not miss out. No. No way. Decline that in a heartbeat, bro. Keep Adams. Adams on your team is ridiculous, dude. No. No. Don't do that. I have Murray and Burrow on one team. Do I need one of them for better, or do I trade one of them for a better player at position I need? You can. But overall, I think you wait it out. You might have really good trade value down the stretch if a big quarterback out there gets hurt, you know. And plus you have kind of like that rushing upside type quarterback, and when he gets it done through the air. So, and plus Murray kind of has that like midseason slump. So, I think you hold for now, unless you have like a glaring hole on your roster, man. You know, like if you're missing an RB2 or wide receiver 2, you know. All right, Derek, where are you, bro? Let's get this going, man. Derek, you let me know when you're ready. Sorry. And then I'll count down. Okay, so Albert says new sleeper update. Michael Thomas playing tomorrow, and Drake London is also expected to play. Good updates. All right, Derek. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Dude, I'm going to be so hyped if we got in on that. I don't know how quick these fill. Derek, let's go, bro. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so I checked on my end, Albert. I don't have the update yet, but I believe you. I believe you, man. It says to me that they're both listed as questionable. No, that's old though. Those are old. My bad. Yeah, those are both old. Good updates, Albert. Appreciate that, bro. For sure. For sure. All right, Battle Royale through Underdog. Team of 6. You basically have to draft the perfect team. Perfect team of 6. Half PPR, receiving and rush touchdowns are 6. Passing touchdowns 4. 1 QB, 2 receivers, tight end, 1 running back, and 2 flex. Flex can be an RB or receiver. Let's go. We got the back-to-back picks. Let's go. Yeah, you basically have to draft a perfect team here. J-Dubs, where you been at, man? What's up? Got JJ, Jamar Chase, Pitts, Allen, and Burrow in one of these. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, which Allen? Keenan Allen. Sorry. With Swift. I like it. I like it a lot, man. Do you think stashing Brian Robinson will pay off? I don't have an IR spot. It depends on who else is out there, B-dubs. There could be better players. But, yeah, I do think... I mean, gosh, that sucks you don't have an IR. He's a great player to have on the IR at this point in the season. But, yeah, to answer your question, I think it's fine to stash him. I mean, if there's certain players out there, you know, which I still wouldn't go jumping the gun at until Sunday's over with at least. You're not going to be able to get anyone until Monday's over with anyways. But for now, yeah, I think it's worth it. I really wanted Eckler there. I don't know how he fell that far back, but that's okay. All right, give me Kelsey. Give me Kelsey. Let's go Chase. Go Chase for this one. Chase or Adams, do you guys think has the better game? Go Kelsey and Chase. Why not? All right, guys, favorite game. What are you guys most looking forward to tomorrow? Which matchup gets you the most excited, whether it's from a fantasy perspective or real life? I like Eagles at Lions. Don't ask me why. I think Eagles at Lions would be a fun game. Raiders at Chargers. Chiefs at Cardinals. Probably my top games. Adams will get a lot of targets game one with Carr. I think Adams is going to have a very good game. I don't disagree with that. I think it's very likely he finds the red zone as well. Well, I guess the end zone, I should say. Derek starts things off with JJ and Aaron Jones. That's another good game, man. Packers and Vikings going to be a good game for sure. For sure. Keenan Allen's gone. Lamar's gone. Goodbye, Lamar. Oh, Lamar's gone to Derek. Do I start Murray or Burrow? I think the game script is probably better for Murray. It's close. Like both are good starts. Both are good starts, but I'd probably go Murray. In terms of this matchup, probably go Murray. Here, I'm even going to draft Kyler Murray in honor of that comment. Let's go with A.J. Brown. Let's go with A.J. Brown. I got Debo in a lot of these. Pray, dang, not gonna lie, I forgot about the stream, but W. John, what's up, Pray? How are you, Burrow? How goes it? What's up, what's up, what's up? Ooh, all receivers so far. Derek breaks out. He goes Kyle Pitts. I don't even know who I'm starting tomorrow. I'll probably take a look at that after this. Well, I semi-know. I'll take a look at my lineups in the catch leagues after this. Be something to do. We've already been streaming for an hour? Holy cannoli, Batman. It flew by. Alright, who do I want to end this draft with? Is it smart to take 2 running backs? Because you're only starting one, and if one gets hurt? Or is it better to draft 3 receivers? I mean, rushing touchdowns are worth just as much as receiving touchdowns. Alright, let's go Swift. Connor's here, AJ Dillon's here, Najee Harris, Mixon. go Najee. I like Mixon available as well. Let's go Najee. That way I get a piece. I already have a piece of the Bengals offense. John, who'd you start, Brady or Patrick? I'd start my homies, yeah. I'd start my homies. Brady will be fine, but I just think it's a better game script for Mahomes. And I'd probably start Mahomes in general, regardless. But both are fine. Mahomes is just probably better. So it's a good quarterback situation, for sure. For sure. Oh, this man went with Tua. He went with the stack. With Tyreek, I don't mind that. Get crazy, man. Just wondering because Brady has a better line. I don't know if that's true. I'm very scared about Brady's line. Oh, I don't think I could go back and look at the draft. I can't look at your team, Derek. I'm sorry. Kyler, DeAndre, Najee Harris, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Travis Kelce. There's my squad. How many of these do I have Kelce in? None. Wow. I got a Goddard, a Komet, a Hawkinson, and an Andrews. Sutton or Hollywood Brown week 1. Ooh. I mean, it's a good position to be in, man. Both are great starts. I probably go Sutton. But it's close, man. It's close. I probably go Sutton. I'm a big fan of Sutton this week. You better show up for me, man. Hollywood Brown's going to have a good game, though. So I'd flip a coin, trust your gut, but I'd probably personally go Sutton. Chat, what do you guys think? Hollywood Brown or Sutton for the week? I missed out on starting Gabe Davis. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, he was a great start this week, man. We were big on him. Derek landed Lamar Jackson, Aaron Jones, Barkley, JJ, St. Brown, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, good team. Good little squad, man. We basically just had to draft the perfect team to win. So that's why you see people go out and just draft, like, not the quintessential players, right? Because you just never know. Go to 5, that's what I was thinking. Godfather says Hollywood over Sutton. Like, both are going to have great games, man. Both are going to have great games. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's do a pick'em. My final pick'em. Do you think Hollywood gets 15 targets tomorrow? It's possible. I feel like 12 is a better number. All right, Catch Fam League number 1. I'm probably going to lose. Shout out to Kenobi. Kenobi is probably going to beat me. Via Cooper Kupp. I don't know if I have a receiver on my squad that can match that stat line. Singletary had a decent game too. So I've got Hurts, Najee Harris, Jacobs, CeeDee Lamb, Waddle. Yeah, Knox hurt me big time, man. I need Waller to have a bad game to even that out. I need one of these receivers to pop like Kupp did, but Allen against me is scary. Devonta Smith, Robert Woods, Nick Folk, and the Broncos defense on my bench. I got staph infection, Hendo, Damian Pierce. At the moment, I got Rondale Moore and Mike Gesicki. That might change after this weekend. I really believed in Rondale Moore. I'm really sad that he's hurt. Yeah, but Kenobi is just already slapping me around. He's got Herbert, Connor, Keenan Allen, Darren Waller, Juju, Thielen, Tucker, and Tampa's defense. Yeah, I don't feel great about that, man. Don't feel great about that. What can you do, man? Just set your best possible lineup and leave it up to the fantasy gods, right? I think I've done that. Where's the Catch Auction League? Okay. Going up against Godfather. Shout out to Godfather. This is another interesting matchup. So I've got Kyler, quarterback, Eckler and Swift, Deontay. Luckily at the moment he's listed to play. Cleared for Sunday. Hollywood Brown. I got Komet at tight end. A.J. Dillon and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Matt Prater and Tampa's defense. Burrow on the bench. Hendo on the bench. Godwin on the bench. And the Dubes on the bench. I think I've got the best lineup possible for my squad. Brady against me with CMC and Barkley. I mean, the ceiling from CMC and Barkley is stupid. McLaurin against Jacksonville, Juju against Arizona, Hawk against Philly, Mitchell against Chicago, Mooney against San Francisco. So maybe I do want this rain game to really go poorly, Godfather. Carlson at kicker. Indy's defense is a great start, man. Singletary on the bench, Lazard on the bench, Renfro on the bench, Julio. Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup, man. I'm excited for this one. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, these are pretty close projections. I wonder where... Okay, so Hawkinson is one of your hires. Mitchell over Dillon. I don't know, man. But I got St. Brown over Mooney. Carlson protected more than Prater. That's fair. Yeah, really, I mean... I feel like the Colts defense could be what knocks me out here. So... minimize your risk when setting your lineup for best optimal results. Doesn't always equal win. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Eagles D or Steelers D? I'd probably go the Eagles. Probably go the Eagles against... I think the Lions are going to be much improved, man, but I'd probably go the Eagles against the Lions for sure. Yeah. Yep. Where are these 7 extra points coming from, man? You're beating me by all these fractionals, but these are close projections, man, outside of defense and maybe tight end. It's going to be a good matchup, man. I'm excited for this one. Godfather, if you beat me tomorrow, I'm going to send you a mascot. You've got a mascot on the line. Can I not pull up... There's my email if you guys want to email me. I wanted to pull up mascots. Can you not do the mascots if you're not on your phone? So, Godfather, if you look at your matchup on Sleeper, look above your name and my name. There's 2 mascots fighting. And I'm going to buy a mascot with cookies and send you one if you beat me. So, that's what you had to look forward to. All right, let's look at some pick'ems. Guys, any fancy questions, drops, sets, starts, trades, waiver wire? Let me know. That is what we're here for, boys and girls. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight, man. Appreciate you guys spending part of your Saturday here at the channel. Truly does mean a lot. Lance or Brady? Ooh, man, this weather's really spooking us, isn't it? The weather is spooky dooky. Because the safer play is Brady. If you want some upside, go Lance, even with the weather. The safer play is Brady, though. Yeah, I like the mascot stuff, Godfather. I think it's cool. It is near Halloween. Scary hours. Spooky time. How's my team? Dak, Debo, DJ Moore, Najee Harris, Joe Mixon, Mark Andrews, Eagles defense, and Nick Folk. It's a great squad. Yeah. It's a great squad, man. Terry in the flex, yeah. Is that an 8 or 10 team? Overall, I mean, it's a great squad, man. Yeah. J-Dubs, I'll let it ride. Hey, man. You drafted him for a reason. Yeah, if that's a 10-team, Fabian, it's a great squad. I mean, it looks like an 8-teamer, so it's great. I'd be happy as anything with that team. Can't be worse than Stafford. Stafford is very spooky. Shout out to Drake for sure. Godfather says Brady over Lance. Minimizing risk, right? I don't have a problem with that. Joe Shiesty. All right. Trying to make a little bit of a different slip. Trying to make a little bit of a different slip. I can't do Mariota for an interception. Like, I've already done that. Like, twice. So, I can't roll with Mariota for an interception. But this is probably my favorite pick 'em. How do you guys... what do you guys feel about that? Mariota throwing a pick tomorrow against the Saints defense. I mean, I guess Honey Badger might not play due to an illness. Like, that's kind of scaring me. I just think it's a good line. I really do. I really do. I kind of like Pitts over 4.5 receptions. But I liked it more with Drake London out. And now it looks like Drake London might be playing. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at Mr. London. All right, Drake London on pace to make debut on Sunday. Is in line to play Sunday against the Saints. Drake London picked up a knee injury in the Falcons expedition opener and was unable to practice again until week 1 prep. The rookie first-round pick thus was limited in all 3 sessions and entered the weekend with a questionable designation. Assuming he's deemed active roughly 90 minutes before Sunday's 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff, London will join a second-year tight end Kyle Pitts as quarterback Marcus Mariota's top 2 receiving threats. So it looks like he's going to start. I still don't hate London or Kyle Pitts at 5 receptions essentially. The amount of INTs thrown Thursday sounds like not a bad play. Man, I had a slip I bailed on for Thursday. I'm never going to be able to forget this. Stafford with a pick. I had Allen with a pick. Devin Singletary under 18 receiving yards. I had Skornick, whatever his name is, over 2 receptions. Okay, maybe I can. There's one more. Oh, Daryl Henderson over like 7.78 fantasy points, whatever it was. Yeah. I had my finger like on my phone holding submit and I didn't submit it. It was a great parlay, man. I bailed. I got scared. It's just something about week 1, man. I think you see more interceptions week 1 than like any other week. I'm not crazy about throwing anything at... Oh, wow. Debo's not even on here anymore. Maybe Debo just became too hot of a pick. Maybe I just have Debo on too many cards because I put him on like all of them so far. Picking games and props so hair-pulling sometimes. The ones you submit lose, the ones you don't submit hit. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I kind of do like Justin Fields for 1 interception. I really like interception lines. Is that bad? It probably is. Rivals, he's got Trey Lance. More completions, more passing attempts, more rushing yards, more passing yards, total yards. Monty. Yeah, I just don't want to go too much into this game. Is St. Brown their wide receiver too? He is, isn't he? She'll get snaps week 1. Nah, he's listed behind Brian Pringle as a wide receiver 3. There's Brian Pringle. I kind of like Pringle over 20.5 receiving yards. Man, if the rain wasn't there, I'd like it a lot more, though. I mean, isn't that kind of his play style? Kind of stretching the field? Not listed on the injury report. Had a groin injury. But should be good to go. He has an opportunity to solidify himself as a wide receiver, too. So it's not even like a for sure thing. Yeah. These are the kind of lines I like to look for, though. Like, but then again, certain players I just don't trust, man. Like Brian Pringle. Drake London versus Lattimore. I'll pass. I agree. Yep, I agree. And banged up. I agree. I might be throwing in Renfrow over Mooney in our matchup tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, with the way things are going, I don't mind that like at all. I think it's a good play, man. And I love Renfrow. So the target should still be there for Mooney, but the better game script probably lies with Renfrow, who's arguably could get the same amount of targets. So I don't mind that at all, man. Man, I feel like somewhere in here there's a good line for Trubisky. I just can't figure out which one it is. And I don't know if I want to trust Mitchell. I don't know if I trust you, Mitchell. I love Najee to score a touchdown. Doesn't it just feel right? I'm going to heart that. There we go. I feel like one of these Steelers receivers will hit these lines, including Freiermuth. Maybe not Freiermuth. I feel like if Freiermuth was on over 20, I like that more. But one of the receivers could definitely hit that. So not every quarterback has a line to throw an interception. And some of these change. I don't know what indicates a change, but at the moment, at least, I can't, create a pick 'em with Trubisky throwing an interception. It was a versus line. I don't even see it on the rivals. I do kind of like Burrow over 2 touchdowns. How many times did Burrow throw more than 2 touchdowns last year? Not as often as you'd think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Week 3 against Pittsburgh, he threw 3. Week 12 was that bad performance. He only threw 1. He did have a rushing touchdown that week, though. Still 19 fantasy points. So, but yeah. I mean, week 1, I do kind of like the line. Don't get me wrong. Mixon, 2.5 receptions isn't bad. How many times did Mixon have more than 2 receptions last year? Or at least 3, I guess you could say. Well, not as often as I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Against Pittsburgh, 1 and 4. So one of them is against Pittsburgh. One of them only had 1 reception. Seven times is practically a coin flip, yeah. Yeah, if I get to 8, or higher, I'll usually take it. But you can't just look at last year, you know. You just can't. But it still makes me feel a little bit better. Hurst at 3 receptions is kind of interesting. Hurst at 3 receptions kind of interesting. I don't know about Hurts, man. 1 rushing touchdown is a decent line, but I also kind of like 2 passing touchdowns. All right, how many times did Hurts throw 2 touchdowns last year? He only needs to throw 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Not as often as you think. Ten rushing touchdowns last year. That's tough, man. I don't feel like it's that bad of a line for whatever reason. For my flex spot, what's up, Worth a Guy? 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. For my flex spot, who should I start? McLaurin, Gibby, or Mooney? Ooh. You got some good options, man. For me, personally, I go Scary Terry. I like Gibson tomorrow. It depends on the scoring format. Full PPR, McLaurin. Half PPR, standard, Gibson. I'm not out on Mooney necessarily, but the weather's not looking good at all. So, probably go Scary Terry. Alright. I haven't picked anyone. Try and put a lot of thought into this slip. It's just a $5 entry, though. I still like Devonta Smith over 4 receptions. Yeah, I like this right here. I'll take Devonta Smith over Josh Reynolds tomorrow. No knock on my boy Josh Reynolds, though. Quez Watkins needs 24 receiving yards. How do you guys feel about that one? Man, I do feel like Jared Goff with 1 interception is not that bad. Fewer interceptions, I'd probably go Hurts. I wish there was a line for DeAndre Swift to score. But honestly, like, I like Swift at over 4 receptions. 52.5 rushing yards, not bad at the higher. I kind of like Amon Ra at 11.15. It is half PPR, though. Just got offered Fournette and Sutton for Lamb and Dillon. Probably gain receiver value and slightly lose some running back value. Chat, what do you guys think for boy Albert? Would you rather have Fournette and Sutton or Lamb and Dillon? Probably gain some receiver consistency. I mean, that's some receiver upside, I should say, and lose. That's a tough one, man. I can make the argument either way. It's definitely a tough one. Howard, how do you feel about it? That's a hard one, man. Yo, I kind of like DJ Chark over 3 receptions. I also like Josh Reynolds over 4.25 fantasy points. Let's go Lions. Chark is listed as a wide receiver 2. Reynolds listed as a wide receiver 3. That Eagles secondary could be, like, filthy, though. I mean, that Eagles secondary, James Bradbury and Gardner Johnson there. I do like, I mean, if Josh Reynolds has like one big play in this game, the problem, if it's full PPR, like I'd take that all day long. Which is probably why they make it at PPR. That Eagles secondary could just be ridiculous, man. I do like Mac Jones higher than 13.75 fantasy points. Like, I think this is one I looked at last year. He did have games under 13 fantasy points. So just to make it easier, let's just look at... Well, okay, let's look at games he had less than 13.7. We should be able to handle that. So, week 2 against the Jets. Week 8 against the Chargers. Week 9 against Carolina. Week 13, he didn't play a full game. But we'll count it against Buffalo, I guess. And week 16, once again against Buffalo. Not a good matchup for him. How did he play against Miami last year? Week 1, he had 17.24 points. And then 13.84 just makes the cut in week 18. So I like that line. I like that line. What's the scoring adding to these things? How would he score 13.5? I don't know if it's necessarily the scoring adding to it. Maybe something to do with rushing yards, passing yards, interceptions, fumbles. But the only problem here is, like, passing touchdowns are at 4. So you're basically banking on Mac Jones throwing 2 touchdowns, right? Passing yards only get you 0.04. So, like, compared to, let's see. Well, that's pretty standard, actually. That's pretty standard. So, yeah, I think it's more like just to make the lines interesting at 13.75. I don't know. It's probably a betting thing, right? Anthony, Edmunds or Gibson? Ooh, man. What's the scoring format? Full PPR, maybe Edmunds, but like my heart and guts tell me Gibson. If it's my roster, I'm probably starting Gibby. It's close, though. It's a good question, Anthony. Full PPR, like I said, he can definitely consider Edmunds as well. Ravens, tight end likely, 4 receptions, 59 receiving yards, and a touchdown, 14 points, says King Reed. I do think Mark Andrews could have a very good game. I'm not out on that one. I'm feeling Gibson. I feel he gets a chance to start the season. Yeah, against the Jaguars, man. I'm with it, too. I think he's having a good game. Chris and Don, hello. Thank you for the question tonight. Choose one running back, half PPR, ETN, Zeke, or Penny. Half PPR. So ETN loses a little bit of value here, but he probably has the best matchup. I probably don't go Penny. It's a bad game script against the Broncos. Don't get me wrong. I do think that Penny could find the end zone. I just think his ceiling's capped. I just don't like this game script for the Seahawks offense. But don't be surprised if Penny has a decent stat line. I think you have better overall game scripts with Ezekiel Elliott or ETN here. But if James Robinson, who's supposed to play tomorrow, then you kind of have like overall you kind of have a cap ceiling for ETN as well. So personally, I probably roll with Zeke here. I mean, James Robinson's expected to see a significant workload. If it's full PPR, maybe you still go ETN, but in half, I'd probably go Zeke. Like, I think Zeke's probably the safest play here. He's probably like the least attractive player in terms of like the fantasy offseason out of these three. I'd probably go Zeke if it was my roster, man. Let's see here. Elver, Keenan Allen, MT, or Sutton? Whew. I think you go Keenan Allen here. Like, that's why you drafted him, right? I'd probably go Keenan Allen. But Sutton's tough. I'd count Michael Thomas out. He is expected to play at this point. But he's probably going to see A.J. Terrell. And, like, I love Sutton's upside. I mean, Monday Night Football, prime time against the Seahawks, an abysmal secondary. Like, I love Sutton this week. I'd probably go Keenan Allen, though. Like, Keenan Allen is on your roster to be your wide receiver one, hopefully, right? Like, I'd probably still go Keenan Allen, but it is close here. Chat, Keenan Allen, Michael Thomas, or Sutton? Who would you pick for our boy Elver? What about how Cam looked? Yeah, I mean, all offseason, I tried to warn you guys. I'm a fan of drafting Daryl Henderson at the end of your draft and not drafting Cam Akers early on. But if you do own Cam Akers, there's still a chance McVay decides he's a running back one at some point in this season. So I still think he's a fine handcuff, especially with Williams due to miss some time. Like, at least Cam Akers didn't get hurt. He wasn't involved, right? And apparently McVay didn't like what he saw when he was involved. But Hendo's been my guy. I've been on the Hendo train. I don't know how big that train was, but he's been my guy. So, oh, okay. So I'm sorry. You're saying Robinson with the same injury. That's fair. It's a good point. I think still in a half PPR format, I would go Zeke personally. But sorry, I didn't see that part of the chat till after I went on a tangent about me loving Daryl Henderson. Sorry. Millie, should I drop Akers? I have Najee, Mitchell, Hendo, Pierce, Warren, and B-Rob. Wow, a lot of running backs there. Well, here's the advantage if you don't drop Cam Akers. You have the Rams backfield more than likely secured since you have Henderson as well. Millie, you got quite a few running backs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, well, that's not including Akers. 7. Like, do I think he's someone you have to keep in this situation? Probably not. Depends on how badly you need depth at receiver. It depends on who's out there and what the rest of your roster looks like. But the advantage is you would have the Rams backfield, locked up, essentially. Godfather, Allen or Sutton, but I lean Allen. Yeah, it's close. Hold Akers says Godfather. Derek says a hold on to Akers. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Thoughts on Elijah Moore? I do think Elijah Moore is a good start tomorrow. I mean, the Ravens secondary is going to be better this year, without a doubt. No doubt about it. But full PPR, he's the number one receiver. So I like Elijah Moore. I think, he proved he can play well regardless of the starting quarterback. So I like Elijah Moore this week for sure. Adams and Diggs, wide receiver 1 and 2, win 0 RB. Jeez, I can tell. I'd probably go Allen. I do like Sutton a lot, though. I mean, hey, man, you're in a great position. You already started Diggs. You got Adams, who wide receiver 2 in there. Whether you go Allen or Sutton, I think you're in a great position, man. That's the beauty of it, right? Anthony, Hunt, or Cooper in PPR, I'd probably go Cooper. The targets should be there in full PPR. I'm worried about the Browns' offense, though, for sure. For sure. But I'd probably go Cooper. Mr. Sarcastic, what's up, bro? How are you, man? What's going on? Good to have you in the house. Any game is expected to be affected by weather. The Niners and Bears is. And the Titans and Giants potentially. from what I've seen and read. Got Jones in the 3rd and Pierce in late rounds. It's a good little squad, bro. Chris and Don, need 1 flex. Half PPR. Wide receiver, get full PPR. ETN, hold on, need 1 flex. Sorry, I'm not understanding the first part, but I'll try and answer this. ETN, Penny, Kirk, Claypool, or Albert O. I go Christian Kirk, man. Yeah, I go Christian Kirk versus Washington. Whether it's half PPR or full PPR, I think he's the safest bet out of this lineup. I mean, you could roll the dice on ETN here, but I go Christian Kirk personally. Pick 1, MT, Cooper, Landry, half PPR. I'd probably go Cooper by a hair. I'm not a big fan of MT this week. I'm not. But it's close. Close. Kirk should get a good amount of targets. I lean that way. I agree. Great job. Better than others. Good reasoning. Appreciate it if that's directed towards me. Christian Kirk tournament play. I do like Kirk this week. Zeke over Metcalf. Don't trust the Hawks against Broncos defense. Oh, I didn't see that one. Did I miss that one? Akers look bad. Fragile. Wind could have blown him down. Julian, MBS over Hall, Gordon, and Flex. I like Gordon. I think Gordon's going to have a decent game. Yeah. You probably, like, in terms of draft capital, would want to go Hall. You know? Would I go MBS over Hall or Gordon? No. No. Let's see how that team rolls out. Let's see how the Chiefs look. Let's see who Mahomes is favoriting. Like Sky Moore, Juju, maybe. MBS, I'm not there personally. Akers better learn to step up a bit more because he could be on the outs. Yeah, I mean, if Williams did not get hurt, it could look a lot worse for Akers. Dan Rice, what's up, man? I got to start 2.5 PPR. Geno Smith, Damian Harris, and Robert Woods. What you think? Well, I hope this is a super flex league. If Dan, what's the roster format here? If it's super flex, like, you can consider Geno Smith, even in a bad game script up against a good defense. It's super flex. My QBs are trash. Okay. If Geno Smith is a super flex option, like, I don't hate it. And Bobby Trees, yeah. Geno Smith and Bobby Trees. I mean, even a bad quarterback can get you a pretty safe floor in a super flex league. So Geno and Robert Woods. Godfather says MBS because of the potential upside, the higher scoring game. Like, if you want to roll the dice, I don't hate it. I wouldn't do it personally. But the logic is fair, Godfather, for sure. Godfather says Geno and Woods. Yeah, I agree. It is super flex. Sorry, I already read that. Julian, I'm scared. Uh-oh. Why are you scared, Julian? To start MBS? It does feel a little bit scary. Could pay off, though. Caleb, what's good, bro? What's up? AJ Dillon or Chase Edmunds this week in full PPR? I go AJ Dillon. I have more faith in Dillon. I think Edmunds will have a good game. I go AJ Dillon, though. I go AJ Dillon. Close there. But I go AJ Dillon. I'm a big believer in AJ Dillon, so. Dan, that's what I have it set to, or that's what I have it set as right now. Thanks. Of course, man. That's what we're here for. If you guys have any other questions, guys, starts, sits, drops, ads, waivers, concerns, injuries, thoughts, questions, comments. What are you guys excited about for tomorrow? What are you guys nervous about? Let me know. Let the community know. That's what we're here for, guys. It's a late night Saturday stream. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. Thank you guys for spending part of your Saturday here. I appreciate you guys being here. To all the new subscribers tonight, thank you guys so much, man. Welcome to the Catch fam. We're happy to have you. Welcome to it. CH or Judy, PPR, and McLaurin or Deontay, says Anthony. Judy for sure. I go Judy. I probably still go... Oh, that's tough. McLaurin or Deontay. Hey, I'll be honest, Anthony. I see a very similar floor and ceiling. So maybe we look at the matchup here. I think the matchup for McLaurin is probably better. I probably go McLaurin, but it's hard to bench Deontay, right? I mean, Deontay is great last year. He wide receiver 8 in PPR. Like, I have no beef with Deontay. But I see a very, very similar ceiling and floor for these two players. It's tough. It's tough. Trust your gut on that one. But I go Judy for sure. I think CH will have a good game. But I love the matchup for Judy. Caleb, we got you, bro. That's what we're here for, man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Fell, Juju, Jacobs, or Penny in a half PPR. I don't mind Jacobs. I probably set Penny here just due to the game script and matchup. I don't mind Jacobs, but I do like Juju in this circumstance. Yeah. Half PPR, I would consider Jacobs, though, just because those receptions that, Juju gets probably aren't as valuable. I like the game script and matchup a lot for Jacobs, but that said, I like it for Juju as well. So, it's tough, man. I think Jacobs is going to get in the red zone, like almost a guarantee lock. So, that's a tough one, man. I set Penny, but it's good either way, man. It's a good start either way for sure between Juju and Jacobs. Anthony was thinking McLaurin. I'm good at that. They're both good starts, like I said. Caleb, love the stream. We appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you to say so. Should I start T. Higgins or Sutton this week? Whoo! Whoo! That's a tough one, man. I love both this week. Probably going to like both of those guys a lot this year. They're both very good options. Sutton's got the better matchup, but it's not like Higgins has a bad matchup. Like, Steelers' defense is better up front than the secondary for sure. Although, anything's possible at this point in the season, right? I'd probably go Higgins. Oh, God, that's tough. Chat, who do you go with there? Higgins or Sutton? Who you guys taking? That one's really tough. I feel like I've said Sutton, like, for every Sutton question. Man, that's a tough one. I mean, the beauty of it, right, is either way you have a great start. Shane, what's up, my guy? I have a flex question. Michael Thomas or Russell Gage? I'm not huge on Michael Thomas this week, but I'd probably go Michael Thomas here. Because, Russell Gage's value depends on if Chris Godwin plays or not, and we won't really know till the afternoon slate, so you don't want to miss out. It's tough, man. I do think Gage could have a good game. Michael Thomas will probably see A.J. Terrell and is slightly banged up, so, like, but the targets should be there, right? I probably go Michael Thomas. I'm not in love with either start. Chat, who would you guys start, Michael Thomas or Russell Gage? That one's tough. Is Jamal Williams a must-have for a Swift owner? I don't think it's a bad idea to go get the handcuff there at all. No, I don't think it's a bad idea. But just keep in mind that, when Swift was out last year, we only saw so much of Jamal Williams at the end of the day. And Craig Reynolds is a thing for that Lions roster as well. But frankly, yeah, I mean, if you own DeAndre Swift, he's a great, it's a great handcuff situation to go out and get Williams for security. Millie, here's my team. Dak, Najee, Akers, Mitchell, Lamb, Michael Thomas, Schultz, Rodrigo. Broncos defense, a great little lineup. Got Pierce, Warren, Amari Cooper, Brian Robinson. I think you have the right lineup. Dak, Najee, Akers, Mitchell, Lamb, MT. Consider Pierce over MT if you want. Especially if it's half PPR standard. But overall, it's a good looking roster for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, Caleb. Derek says Higgins. I think Godfather said Higgins too. It's a tough one. Chase, what's up, bro? How are you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Good to see you, man. How are you? How you feeling moving into Sunday? Sorry, I lost my spot. AJ Dillon, a good start over Etienne and Pierce. I see similar ceilings for those three guys. Maybe Dillon and Etienne, you get a little bit more upside in terms of receiving work. That's a tough one, Mr. Sarcastic. I think you trust your gut there. I like A.J. Dillon a lot. A.J. Dillon's my guy. I'd probably go A.J. Dillon. But I think all three are perfectly fine starts for different reasons, you know. Etienne's got a good matchup against Washington. I think A.J. Dillon's just going to have a good year, and it's a good matchup against the Vikings, good game script. And, you know, even though Pierce has probably the worst game script and matchup of these three, without a doubt, I think Pierce could put together a nice stat line. Millie also got Landry, even better. Sutton has been a big topic for tonight. Having Wilson gives him a lot of upside potential. Yeah, we've talked so much about... Well, Sutton's just one of those guys that I want my starting lineup if I own him. You know? I think he's having a good game. I really do. But hey, maybe there's some truth to the fact that we haven't seen this Broncos offense in action yet, you know? Caleb, I'll be going. Thank you so much again. Have a great night. Have a great night, Caleb. We appreciate you being here, man. We will talk to you soon, my dude. Peace out. Gage over Thomas. Don't trust the health out on Thomas week 1. Prove you're healthy. I'm not against that, man. I'm not against that. Like, at least, even if Gage, you know, even if Godwin, Evans, and Julio are out there, like, Gage can still pop the way that offense, like, works. You know? So I'm not against that, man. It's just tough. Thoughts on Tanyan this year? He could have a great year, man. Yeah. I think he'll be somewhere in between what he was in 2020 and 2021, you know? Chase, did I make out like a bandit in this 14-man PPR? Carr, Eckler, Dillon, Evans, Pittman, Gabe Davis, Goddard. Woo! In a 14-teamer. Bench, you got Hines, Breece Hall, McKenzie, Rondell Moore, and Sky Moore. This is a beautiful team, Chase. For a 14-teamer, it's a beautiful team for sure. Yeah. You may have made out like a bandit. I like Dillon as the RB2 in a 14-teamer. Evans, Pittman, Gabe Davis, and full PPR, and Goddard in there. Yeah, I love this team, Chase. Fell, rate my team, 10-man half PPR, Russ and Brady, Swift and Connor, Kupp, Evans, Juju, Jacobs, Penny. I mean, it's a solid 9 for sure. For sure. Great quarterback situation. Swift and Connor's beautiful. Kupp and Evans, yeah, fantastic. Juju's a great flex. So basically, your flex is Juju, Jacobs, or Penny, right? Yeah, I love it. I don't know your tight end is, though. But I think it's fine. Either way. Oh, I also have Dalton Schultz. Oh, even, yeah. 2 great teams, guys. Fell and Chase. Yeah, great squad. Shane, we got you, bro. That's what we're here for, man. If you have any other questions, let us know, man. Happy to be here for you, my dude. Potential for Mahomes wide receiver 1 is exciting, and he's done it before and still young. Yeah, Juju's a fun pick, man, for sure. For sure. All right, man, where were we? I mean, I'm all for the fancy questions. Richard Glass. What's up, Richard? How are you, man? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? How's it going over there, man? How are you feeling about week 1? How you doing? Good to see you. Let's go, man. Richard Gloss in the building. A1 Day 1 with the catch fam. Fellas, guy gives good energy and interest. Everybody definitely earned to subscribe. Hey, that's very, very kind of you, man. Very, very kind of you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the kind words, man. It means a lot. Richard, way past my bedtime, but here I am. Man, how about that Alabama game today? I didn't watch it, like, live, but I saw what was happening. Hey, a win is a win, right? All right, let's see. I didn't make any picks, did I? Tua over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Bama won. Aggies lost. Great day. There you go. If anyone bets Bengals to make the playoffs is only 130 under, just saying. Yeah, that is a good bet. It is a good bet. I mean, I guess kind of a gritty division. Sometimes you see a Super Bowl loser slump, right? But, yeah, I like the Bengals a lot this year, so I do think it's a good bet for sure. Tua to throw a pick. It's just hard to look at Tua because he was limited last year. Okay. Tua threw a lot of interceptions last year. So he got injured in week 2. So let's not count that. But here are games he played in. Week 1 against New England, 1 interception. Week 6 against Jacksonville, 1 interception. Week 7 against Atlanta, 2 picks. Week 8 against Buffalo, 1 pick. Week 11, New York Jets, 1 pick. Week 15, 2 picks against the Jets. Week 16 against New Orleans, a pick. Week 17 against Tennessee, a pick. I did not throw a pick in week 10, 12, 13, or 18. So that's 10 interceptions for Tua. He played in 13 games. He plays New England in week 1 again. I'm going to have to say I kind of like my boy Tua to throw a pick this weekend. Currently beating Steven the Catch family. Need to keep that up for sure, man. Steven didn't stand a chance. We all know this. Who did you have against him? Still relatively close. Are you Gabe Davis? He had Allen Robinson. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I like the Winston move at Atlanta, Richard. Got Chubster, Edmunds, JJ, Brandon Cooks, Andrews, Gabe Davis, great start. I like Ramondre. Bassman, 8 points is nice. Niners defense. Oh yeah, you have Tua, and I'm just over here talking about Tua throwing interceptions. Yeah, I hope you get this win, man. I mean, he's got Kyler, JT, Monty, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Gerald Everett, Allen Robinson, CH, Carlson, Allen Robinson, obviously. I miss Blake Bortles. That's funny, Steven. With a bad game, 2 targets, 1 reception, 12 receiving yards. CH, Danny Carlson, Indy's kicker. What happened to Steven at tight end? Oh, yeah, he dropped Hunter Henry for Everett. Could be worth it. Is there a way for us to see our underdog teams redrafted? That's a good question, bro. You mean for me to pull up the teams? Or for you personally to look at your teams? Oh, to see my own teams. Okay, so Derek, what you want to do is you want to go to live, and then you just want to click best ball, and then you probably pre-draft would be any drafts that you conducted before the NFL draft. 2022 season is probably where you want to go to see all your squads here. Oh my gosh, remember the RIP Zach Wilson stream? I probably didn't end up labeling all these that we did together, but there's a couple of them, man. There's a couple of them. That's not one of them. Oh, I can see the names here. Hey, Derek, look at you, bro. So far in that league, you're at number 1. Derek at number 2 in this one so far. Keep in mind some of these no one has played yet, but that's okay. Spenna at the top there. Derek at the top again. Derek at the top. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What Bills or Rams players do you have? Probably Rams players, right? That was true in the past, but I heard something today. Like 10 of the last 13 Super Bowl losers returned the playoffs. Oh, really? I believe that, man. I got a fellow Alabama fan, Richard, in the chat. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm making all kinds of racket over here. Pats have been in Miami since Tuesday and lose the Dolphins twice last year, I believe. 2 to throw interceptions sounds good. It does. I like that pick. I like that line. Derek killing it. Let's go, bro. I kind of like Chase Edmunds over 2.5 receptions. I don't think that's necessarily a bad line. Let's see. Over at least 3 receptions last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times he played in 12 games. New offense, though. And isn't Edmunds still listed as... No, he's... Okay, Chase Edmunds is listed as good to go. He's not on the injury report. I'm interested to see how much Dolphins use Edmunds. I think they'll use him quite a bit, personally. Yeah. But, I mean, technically, Mostert and Gaskin are there, so maybe I don't want to bet on it. But I do think it's a pretty good line. But I do feel like in PPR, I do feel like he's going to be that third down receiving back, you know? So I do kind of like that line. I don't know. I feel like these are too stout for Lamar. Bateman with 5 receptions, I don't hate. If this was like 3.5, just to get the over to 4, I would like it a lot more. Richard, I hope so. I have a lot of Edmunds stock this year. I hope so too, man. For your sake. Maybe not RB2, but definitely flex. Well, I think in a full PPR scoring format, RB2 is possible for sure. Shane, can you rate my team 100%, man? Of course. Of course, of course. Damio, how do you feel about Elijah Mitchell? I'm a Mitchell believer. I think Mitchell will be fine this season, man, as long as he's healthy. I think when he is healthy, he's the RB1, undoubtedly. In terms of this weekend, it's a good matchup, but the weather's concerning. It's supposed to be very, very rainy, very, very windy. Of course, I have a lot riding on Deebo Samuel this weekend, so I hope that Deebo gets through the weather. I like Mitchell. Niners have shown to trust and like him. Yeah, it does feel like when he is healthy, he's the RB1, like without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, that's the good news, right? That's the good news. Do you like Watson this week? I need a flex receiver. 2, DJ Moore, Waddle, Pittman, Watson, Pierce, ETN. Do I like Watson? Sure. But not over any of those guys. No way. Yeah. I mean, we're talking Christian Watson here, right? Not yet, man. Not yet. DJ Moore, Waddle, Pittman are your starters in full PPR for sure. If it's half or standard, you can consider Pierce or even ETN, although ETN's probably better in full. But, like, if it's my lineup, I have DJ Moore, Waddle, and Pittman. I'm not even thinking about it, man. That is my guy. Got him in the catch league in my work league as well. Let's go. What's up, Dami Yo? What up, what up? Welcome to it, man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Anyone who is friends with Derek is good by me, man. Kittle's out. Debo will definitely get targets. 100%, man. Yeah, for sure. What I'm more concerned about is the weather. I usually don't ever worry about weather, but I got a lot riding on Debo this weekend, man. He's in like all my pick'ems. I was told Shanahan has been looking for an RB to trust. That's why it's been so committee-based before Mitchell came. Yeah, and I think he trusts Mitchell, man. For sure. It's just a matter of if and when he is healthy. Godfather says more Pittman and Waddle. I agree. 100%, man. 100%. All right, man. I kind of like Christian Kirk over 5 receptions, but like, while 5 receptions looks easy on paper, I mean, it's really 6 receptions to hit the higher, so, you know, it's tough. Jerry, we're still rolling, man. It's first Saturday night stream of the season, man. So, I'm trying to hit 1,300 subscribers tonight. And so far, the stream has been crazy. So thank you guys so much, man. Thanks to all the new subscribers tonight, man. We're just under that mark. Wide receiver 1 is JJ, so I guess it doesn't matter who I start. So it comes down to flex, Waddle, or Pittman. I probably go Pittman against the Texans as the wide receiver 1. Yeah. But it's close. Both are great starts, man. I love Waddle this week. It's close. I go Pittman, though. Godfather says Pittman gets my vote. I like Pittman, less competition. Yeah, I agree. Agreed. It's going to be an interesting game. How do you think Wentz will look this year? Probably just about the same as he looked last year. Which, in reality, is very Carson Wentz-esque. But not awful. 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown. Did have 8 fumbles and 5 lost. 7 picks, but 8 fumbles. I want you guys to know. 8 fumbles last year by Carson Wentz. This is best season statistically in that category. 5 fumbles lost was his 3rd worst in terms of lost fumbles. Interceptions. He had 15 interceptions in 2020, 14 in 2016. Every other year of his career, he's had 7 interceptions. So, and then 3,500 passing yards for Carson Wentz. It was his 3rd best all time. I mean, we're going by Carson Wentz standards, but, you know, I think he'll be about what we saw last year. Wentz looks like Wentz. Sometimes really good, sometimes really bad. Probably the best way to put it, man. Richard, I am wearing a Lamar jersey. Yes, I am. He's going to be like a Julio Jones for Matt Ryan. I sure hope so, man. I'm definitely a fan of Pittman. Ravens Nation, let's get it, bro. I'm not even a Ravens fan, so I guess I can't say that. But let's go Lamar. That's my dude. I don't have a true team, which I should probably change. I grew up a Washington fan, then I was a bandwagon Colts fan. I was really just a Peyton Manning fan, then I was a bandwagon Broncos fan. And I just can't root for Washington anymore, and I still have not decided on like what I want to do about that. So I'm just stuck with rooting for my fantasy team and having several jerseys. Wear my Justin Tucker jersey every Ravens game. I still love the fact that you do that, Richard. Caleb, Deep League is Justice Hill gonna be anything? How deep we talking here, man? mean, that sounds like a pretty, I mean, what, he's in his 3rd year. Here's the thing, man, like with the Ravens backfield, anyone can step up at any point. It's really, really tough. Like, do you guys remember Tyson Williams last year? Like, this man was balling. Okay? He was balling out. And out of nowhere, he's no longer, like, just out of nowhere, not even relevant. You have Kenyon Drake this year. You got Mike Davis. J.K. Dobbins. Gus Edwards at some point. Justice Hill, excuse me. Like, and you got Lamar Jackson at quarterback. So, Caleb, it's possible, but it's very, very tough to say. I don't like the odds there. Like, if he's a thing for a week or two, you just don't know what's going to happen the next week the way that offense works. Where can you see an underdog where you drafted percentage of players? You should be able to go to live and go to best ball. So you have to click, Derek, on the specific tournament or style of tournament. So like click on 2022 season, then click exposure, and then you type in a player. Wait. Oh. My gosh, I have Kendrick Bourne in 57.6% of my leagues. You should be able to. I thought you could type in a player name. Maybe I've done that on the app. But yeah, this will also just show you. I got Ced Wilson in a lot of leagues. I got a big stake in Tyler Algier, Michael Carter, James Robinson, Henderson, and Pierce at 25.4. I like that. Kendrick Bourne and Ced Wilson are just like my final selections in like every draft, man. Hey, I got a lot of Van Jefferson. I still got a lot of Timmy Patrick. Let's go. I do have a fair amount of James Cook. I was on a James Cook kick for a while. Couldn't get rid of him, man. Carson Wentz at 16.9. So yeah, I hope that helped, Derek. Ricky, Jarvis Landry or Waddle. Winston is higher ranked, and supposedly Landry's wide receiver 1 for New Orleans. I will go Waddle. I will go Waddle without a doubt. Yeah, I think Waddle's going to have a great year, man. And he's that security blanket for Tua. Like, say what you want about Tua and everything. But, and yeah, I don't, like, necessarily disagree that Winston theoretically could have a better season than Tua. But personally, like, with Michael Thomas expected to play and Olave being Olave, I would definitely go Waddle, man. I would go Waddle all day long if it was my roster. Caleb, it's a deep dynasty league. Picked up Hill with all of the uncertainty. It's probably not for a deep dynasty, like an awful move. Thinking about dropping Hill for Jelani Woods. Yeah, I might like that move a little bit more. You know, Jelani Woods could become your tight end 1 for the Colts. You know, especially with Ogletree out, torn ACL. So I think he maybe end up with a more consistent, or potentially a more consistent player there. If Landry's number 1, then that's a lot closer than I thought. I might lean Waddle because of big player ability and rushing upside. Yeah, I agree. Derek, I 100% Penny. Let's go. Might pay off, man. You never know. How do you 100% on a player? That's crazy. 50% Burrow, 50% Gabe Davis. Those are probably good numbers, man. Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell, about a box. They're up next. I have seen that, man. Let's go. I got you, Derek. Of course, bro. Aloha. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Appreciate you being here tonight. What's up? What's up? Would you flex Edmunds or Hollywood? I would flex Hollywood, especially full PPR, yeah. I would go Hollywood without a doubt, man. Not even close for me. It's a great matchup. It's a great game script. He should see plenty of targets within that game. Yeah, not even a question for me, man. Kelvion in the building. What's up, baby? How are you, man? What you been up to? What's up? What's up? Millie, grade my stacks. Prescott, Lamb, Schultz, Winston, MT, Landry. I will go with Prescott, Lamb, and Schultz for now. Yeah. I mean, if it's on the same team, then Winston, MT, and Landry are fine to monitor behind the Cowboys stack. But overall, I like the Cowboys stack more. Yeah, without a doubt. But, I definitely like the Cowboys stack more. For now. I mean, we'll see what happens overall with the Saints. But, yeah. They're going to have a good week 1. I'll say that much. Outside of whoever AJ Terrell's on, the Saints will have a good week 1. I'm good. How have you been? I've been working, focusing on school. Good, man. I'm just grinding, man. Living the dream, baby. You know how we do, man. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, man. Keep focused. Take care of your tendies. But always good to have you in the building. What's up, Kelvion? All right. Man, I kind of like Wentz to throw a pick, even though he only had 7 last year. I don't know, man. Wentz to throw 2 touchdowns is kind of a good play as well. How many games last year did Carson have at least 2 touchdowns in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But of course, he's got Jacksonville, who he played awful against last year. I still like it. Yeah, this is really it's a revenge game, man. I mean, you got Carson Wentz going up against Jacksonville. It's a true revenge game. And it's his former head coach with the Eagles. Wow. Do you know if Ertz will be playing this week? I don't think it's been announced yet. I'll double check to see if I got anything fresh for you, my guy. Still listed as questionable on my end, so don't know quite yet, my dude. Would you flex Thielen, Zeke, or Renfro? Depends on the scoring format. Depends on the scoring format. Full PPR, I'd probably go Renfro. If not, probably Zeke. But I do like Thielen. Like these are great flex situation, man. I just like Renfro a lot. Guys, am I too high on Renfro? Who would you flex here? Zeke, Thielen, or Renfro? It's tough, man. It's a good flex situation. Richard, having a tough time starting Michael Thomas tomorrow. I'm tentatively... What did I just say? I am tentatively... I can't talk. It's getting late. Have Landry in my flex. I don't have a problem with that, man. You can see enough... Like, full PPR can see enough targets. MVS or Renfro? Ricky, I go Renfro for sure. For sure. Shane, all right, what we got here? Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey's 12-team full PPR. Dylan, Davis, Higgins, Pitts, MT, the Bassman, Ravens defense. James Cook, Kenneth Gainwell, Ramondre, Stevenson, Ayuk, and Russell Gage. This is a great squad for a 12-teamer. What? I would consider flexing Ramondre or... now Brandon... I like Brandon Ayuk before the rain. I will consider Ayuk or Stevenson even over Michael Thomas, but MT is not the worst there. But I like Stevenson. I like Ayuk tomorrow. But yeah, overall, man, it's a solid 9. Like, this team is great. I mean, you get the Allen and the Davis stack. Like, even like Davis and Higgins are theoretically risky as wide receiver 1 and 2, but like the upside's just great, man. CMC and AJ Dillon, Josh Allen, like Pitts gives you that consistency. Then you're in a good enough flex situation. I mean, a good flex situation for a 12-teamer. So, Bassman, the Ravens defense, it's a good squad, bro, for sure. I like this team. Eric, what running back can I trade Keenan Allen for? I have ETN already. You should be able to get pretty good return, value if you are trading Keenan Allen. It kind of depends, man. Like, you can't necessarily, because running back's so thin, trade a wide receiver 1 straight up for an RB1. But Keenan Allen is on one of the best offenses in the league, theoretically. I mean, he's Justin Herbert's #1 target. Like, you should be able to get a good return on a trade for Keenan Allen. Like, I think Ezekiel Elliott, David Montgomery are, like, without a doubt options. I would love to see a value like a James Conner or Leonard Fournette, but it depends on the right team. You might be able to get 2 running backs, right? You might be able to get Daryl Henderson and a Dameon Pierce, or Daryl Henderson and a David Montgomery. Like, you should be able to get good returns for Keenan Allen, man. Godfather says Renfro over MVS. I agree. Chase, Damian Harris, Gordon, James Robinson, Boyd. Start 1 in PPR. Probably Harris. Probably Harris against the Dolphins. Gordon is fine against Seattle, I guess. I do like Tyler Boyd in full PPR, but I probably roll the dice and hope Damian Harris gets in the red zone there. In the end zone, I should say. Let's see. Thielen always has a good week 1. That's a good point. Big D David, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Very, very kind of you. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to Catch Fam. What's going on, my dude? James Conner or Zeke? I go Conner for sure. For sure. I mean, I like Zeke, don't get me wrong, but I go Conner, yeah. Do you like Saquon over 56.5 rushing yards? I don't hate it. But I do feel like the Giants are going to get behind and have to throw more. And I feel like their front 7 is better than their secondary. Last year, Saquon played in 13 games. He had over, you said 56.5. He had 50, let's just say he had at least 57 rushing yards 1, 2, 3 times. So I don't know if I like it that much. That's a fine question, Kelvion. BD David, should I trade Josh Jacobs for Chris Godwin? It depends on the roster, David. Depends on the roster. Do you need receiver health? Receiver health. Maybe. Do you need receiver help? How deep is your running back room? What's the whole roster look like, man? Is it a fair trade? Sure. But depends on the team, my guy. Let's see. I would sit Higgins and look for AJ Green off wire. Burrow healing and AJ Green wide receiver 2 for Arizona versus Kansas City this week. I would not bench Higgins for AJ Green, my guy. I mean, the theory is fine. And AJ Dillon's going to be more productive this week. Undoubtedly. And it's in a good matchup. But Higgins is still the better receiver, undoubtedly, man. Godfather, I don't know if I make that trade unless you have some good running back depth. Jacobs isn't a bad RB2 option in flex. Yeah, I do like Jacobs this week. Like I said, it depends on the squad there. Depends on the squad overall. All right, what other lines do I like here? I love Brissett to throw an interception. Every time I look at Jacoby Brissett's face, I feel like he's looking me straight in the eyes and telling me he's not going to throw an interception this weekend. I'm really kind of scared of Jacoby Brissett. I'm not going to lie. David, I have Mixon, Fournette, Allen, Deontay, Goddard, Hollywood. Ooh, good lineup. Sanders, Jacobs, Michael Thomas, Amari Cooper at bench. So receivers, you got Johnson, Keenan Allen, MT, and Cooper. I don't feel like you're like, David, I feel like you're in a situation where Jacobs helps your team more. You know, Mixon and Fournette are RB1 and RB2. Jacobs is the most valuable running back on your bench, for sure. Where at receiver, you're a little bit deeper. You got Keenan Allen, Deontay, and Hollywood. And then even Michael Thomas and Amari Cooper are theoretically wide receiver ones on their team. So you're deeper at receiver. Like, is it a fair trade for Godwin? Sure. But I don't... Like, I feel like at that point, like, then every week it's like, probably starting Allen and Deontay, or maybe I'm starting Hollywood, or maybe I'm starting Godwin. Like, it... And I've also got Cooper, and I've also got Michael. Like, you're just going to be really deep at receiver. Could that set you up for another trade to get a better running back? Potentially, but I would stick with Jacobs here and the receiver depth that you have, because you've got a good little roster here. So I don't think that you need to, and I think that it helps your roster as a whole to just hold Josh Jacobs for now. Sounds like when I used to overthink every position on the roster, I found myself trying to do a similar thing with Diggs against Ramsey Thursday. Trust the talent, don't overthink, period. Yeah, and that's a great point, Godfather, because at the end of the day, man, like, good wide receivers going up against good cornerbacks will still produce. For sure. V, what's up, man? How you been? What's up? Good to see you in the house. What's good, my guy? Could you kindly rate my team, of course? Carr, Juju, Sutton, Eckler, Saquon, Andrews, Amon-Ra, Matt Gay, Ravens D, benches Ramondre, Ayuk, Walker. Also, should I flex Ramondre over Amon-Ra? So I love this team, man. Don't know how many teams are here or the scoring format, but Carr is a great quarterback if you fade a quarterback. Juju and Sutton and Amon-Ra, like, that's a lot of upside. Maybe some risk even, but a lot of upside. Eckler and Saquon. I would flex Amon-Ra this week over Ramondre, but I do like Ramondre on the bench. It's a great team, man, yeah. Solid 8.5. The ceiling here is crazy. This team could be a 10, man. Juju, Sutton, Eckler, Saquon, Mark Andrews, and Amon-Ra. Like, the ceiling with those guys alone is stupid. Like, it doesn't even matter if Carr has a low ceiling. It's a great little squad, bro. Yeah, good team, and start St. Brown for sure. David, we got you, bro. Of course, man, of course. Ricky, Hurts, JJ, Debo, Swift, Gibson, Schultz, Waddle, the Bass Man, and New Orleans defense. Good squad there as well. I mean, that's a stupid squad, man. Even with Gibson involved. Let's see here. Glasgow, I got Lamar, Allen, Waddle, CMC, and Swift, Kelsey, AJ Dillon at flex. What do you think anywhere could improve? No. This is a good squad, man. I would roll into week 1 with this squad. You're in a good place. You're in a great place, man. Nothing to worry about here. I would roll into the first month with this squad. These guys are going to produce for you for sure. AJ Dillon's a beautiful RB3 behind CMC and Swift. CMC and Swift are a great RB1 and RB2. Kelsey at tight end. Lamar, QB, Allen, and Waddle's a good team, man. Full PPR, says V. V, that team is scary. Yeah, you guys have good teams, man. David, Hurts, Mixon, Fournette, Allen, Deontay, Hollywood Brown, and... Oh, yeah, we looked at your squad above, right? Your full team was up there. Yeah, Mixon, Fournette, Allen, Deontay, Goddard, Hollywood, Sanders, Jacobs, Michael Thomas, Amari Cooper. Man, yeah. Once again, it's a 10-man league. Okay, yeah. It's a solid 9, man. A lot of good rosters up in the chat tonight. It's a solid team for sure. John, what's up, my guy? Hello. Do I start Dillon or DK my flex? I have Aaron Jones on my roster. Can't believe I traded Robinson for Dillon last week. Let's go. Hey, Robinson could still produce. I wouldn't panic on Robinson quite yet. But yeah, I do like AJ Dillon, man. I'm with you on that one for sure, bro. For sure. DK gets Pat Surtain in a bad game script. Right? I think the targets are there for DK. But I think Dillon, like, you can start Dillon and Jones this week. I don't have a problem with it, man. I don't. Trust your gut on that one. Both are good starts, man. Both are good starts. Full PPR is still my consider Metcalf, but I really like AJ Dillon. Dillon and Jones, like, you can do it this week, man. Week 1 against Minnesota, I think you can. Trey Lance, JT, Swift, Kamara, Higgins, Mike Williams, Knox, Colts defense, and Harrison Butker is another great squad. JT, Swift, and Kamara on the same team is redonkulous. Trey Lance, if he pans out with Higgins and Mike Williams for that receiver upside. Like, it doesn't even matter if Knox had a bad week 1. This is a beautiful lineup, man. Godfather says Dylan over DK. I don't mind that. Hey, we got you, John. Of course, that's what we're here for, man. Like the stream. Very, very kind of you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Chase, I wish I started at Dylan over A-Rob. I wish you did, too. Gabe Davis will probably also take over that flex spot next week over Dylan. Yeah. What do you think about me trading Jacobs and Fournette for Kamara? Then I would have Mixon and Kamara. Well, you do lose some running back depth with this move, and Kamara might face suspension, which I don't think we have any update on. If Kamara doesn't face suspension, then I don't mind it, because I do think Kamara is the best player involved. No news on suspension. It hurts your depth, man, and overall, I think at the moment the depth is more important. Like, don't forget, Fournette was a top 5 back last year. You know, Kamara missed some time. He was top 8, but I think it's better just to hold and go Mixon, Fournette, and Jacobs. But it's not a bad trade to answer that aspect of the question. Who's everyone's favorite rookie this year? Dameon Pierce, of course. Shane, thank you for the help. Much appreciated, man. That's what we're here for, my dude. Of course. Thank you for being in the stream tonight, man. We appreciate you being here, man. What's your outlook with Bateman this year? And Gabe Davis was such a hit in the 9th. Gabe Davis in the 9th? That's crazy. I think Bateman will have a good year. Yeah. Full PPR, I like Bateman. Like, the targets should be there for him. So, I'm not against Bateman whatsoever. Do I think his ceiling's capped, theoretically, because it's a run-first offense? Sure. But I think he'll be fine overall, man. And he's a wide receiver 1. He's not the number 1 target. Obviously, Andrews is, but I think he'll be okay. Last I heard, Kamara most likely play this whole season. Yeah, it's tough, man. I've heard it too. Then the next thing I hear, next week, I hear something different. I think in that situation for David, the depth is more important. Because I don't like the running backs necessarily behind Fournette and Jacobs for him. Hope Michael Thomas pops off after week 1. Don't expect him to pop tomorrow because he's hurt. And he's got AJ Terrell. So I agree. But, I mean, hey, for those guys who drafted Thomas, I hope it works out as well. Who do you think has most upside, Bateman or Judy? PPR week 1. Thank you. I will go Judy for sure. Judy gets the Seahawks. Primetime matchup. Russell's revenge game. Awful Seahawks defense, yeah. You know, the Jets probably aren't going to be great defensively, but that secondary definitely improved. You know, Sauce Gardner should be on Bateman. So we'll see. That McVay take with Cam is rough. Has to make the most with his touches. He got like 3 touches. Like, so apparently there was like not a very thick wall between the press and the locker room after the game. The press waiting on the players and coaches. And apparently you could just hear Sean McVay screaming at his team. Supposedly. What's your insight? Can't make up my mind on tacos or hamburgers, non-PPR. You know, man, we do appreciate the food questions here as well. Without a doubt. I go tacos personally, man. I go tacos for the night. John says I choose pizza. I go tacos personally. I'm always down for a late night taco. James Martin in the building. What's up, bro? How are you, man? Good to have you. What's up, what's up, what's up? We're benching A-Rob and Cam week 2. I think naturally you probably are. Who do the Rams play next week? I think they have a good matchup. They've got Atlanta. That's the problem. That's the problem, man. They might be in the mix. I mean, I'd probably bench Cam. Like I'd probably bench Cam, but Robinson, you might get a better game out of. Alex, flex, Damon Pierce, Elijah Moore, MT. Probably Elijah Moore as long as it's full PPR. Then I would consider Pierce, then MT. I'm still not a fan of MT, injured and all that, going up against AJ Terrell. So if it's PPR, go Elijah Moore. But you gotta get back to work. Talk to you later. See you guys in tomorrow's stream. Have a great night, bro. We appreciate you being here, man. Good to see you again. Good to have you drop by, man. It's standard. Then I go Dameon Pierce, man. I think Dameon Pierce gives you the best shot of scoring a touchdown. Go Dameon Pierce. That situation, I go Pierce, Elijah Moore, MT. Cousins or Lance? Reasons, please. Okay, Alex, here's the deal here. So, Trey Lance is probably, outside of the bad weather game, who I roll with. Because, A, you drafted Lance for that upside, and in the standard league, like, he's, you know, he has a chance to score a touchdown for sure, like, on the ground, right? I do think Kirk Cousins is going to have a good game. And the Vikings will probably be throwing the football more this year than usual. And Cousins is probably going to throw around 35 touchdowns this year. Probably over 4,200 passing yards. And hopefully he can limit the picks. I do think Green Bay's defense is very good. Here's the thing, Alex. If it wasn't, if it wasn't a bad weather game, I'd probably just go Lance straight up. It's tough, man. I might go Kittle here. Or, excuse me, Kittle. I might go Cousins here because you don't have Kittle and it's a bad weather game. But here's the thing. Like, here, without a doubt, Alex, Cousins is the safer choice. You just have to be prepared if you bench Lance for Cousins that you might see a better ceiling at the end of the day out of Lance, but the safer floor is Cousins. So I'd probably go Cousins. It's a tough one, man. Chat, you guys starting this weekend, Cousins or Lance for boy Alex? Hope that line doesn't get Stafford killed this season. I do too, man. Cousins because he's playing on a dome. Lance missing his tight end. Cousins has all his targets. Yep, I agree. What's up, Mayday? Good to see you, bro. Hello, hello. Should I trade Deontay and Michael Thomas for a better receiver? I don't hate that idea. You've got pretty good receiver depth, so I don't hate it. I mean, I do like Deontay this year. I'm not out on Deontay. But you do have Keenan Allen and Hollywood Brown. And what, Cooper? So, I don't hate it. But I do like Deontay this year, man. It depends on the receiver you think you can get. John says you should try for Tyreek. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Alex, I own JJ, so that'd be a stack move. Yeah, that makes me like it even more. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to start winding things down. We have now been streaming for almost 3 hours. So I'm going to start winding things down here. I got a big day tomorrow. Got a lot to do tomorrow. And we got Sunday NFL kickoff for the 2022 fantasy football season. Let's go. John, could you rate my squad? Yeah. What we got, bro? Thing with Hollywood is he's only going to be good for 6 weeks. Then Hopkins comes back. It's fair. Like, Hopkins will take targets. But Hollywood could easily still be the number one even with Hopkins back. Like, and even if he's not, he's going to be just fine. Like, you just got to think, like, the defensive pressure is going to be taken off of Hollywood when Hopkins comes back. Like, who you gonna guard first, Hollywood or Hopkins? It's a tough question. So, he'll be fine. Hollywood will be fine, I promise you. But I think your receiver depth is at a good point. So if you just want to hold, man, that's the thing. Like, I like to give things, I don't like to panic before week 1 and start trading. But if you can land the right receiver, I don't think it's an awful move for your roster. Godfather, good luck, everyone. Right back at you, man. And we played each other, so good luck to you for sure, man. But good luck to everyone tomorrow, man. I'll be on tomorrow before kickoff, probably between 11 and 11:30, and just to do an hour and a half stream before kickoff. So if you guys have final questions, I'll be here in the morning. I have a league with 4 flex spots. Should I start Judy, Renfrow, or Lockett? I need to start 2. I'm thinking Judy and Renfrow. Judy and Renfrow for sure. For sure. John, Herbert, Jones, Eckler, Deontay, DK, Kelsey, Bills defense, Bateman, Dylan, Davis, Hendo, Irv Smith, Gallup, and the Dubes. Yeah, this team is stacked, bro. Carlson is your kicker. Yeah, I mean, like, Irv Smith, Gallup, not too exciting at the moment, but good down the stretch. The rest of this team is loaded, man. Herbert, Jones, Eckler, Deontay, DK, Kelsey, Bateman, Dylan, Davis, Hendo, Bills defense, Carlson. This team is crazy, man. Yeah, this is a solid 9 for sure, bro. For sure. John, I enjoyed having you tonight, man. Of course. We got you, James. Alex, best of luck to everybody. Have a good night. Thank you guys for all your hard work, dedication. Good night, catch, fan. 100%, man. Tony, good luck to you, my guy. Derek, we'll talk to you soon, man. Always appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your Saturday night here on the channel. This stream was crazy, man. We gained about 30 subscribers. We got over 1,300 subscribers on the channel tonight. Thank you guys so much. Really, really does mean a lot to me, man. Very, very kind of you guys to join the stream and to hit that subscribe button tonight. Chat, you guys killed it tonight. We had a great fantasy Q&A tonight, man. Great fantasy Q&A. Thank you guys for all the questions, man. Thank you to all you guys out there who helped answer questions and all you guys who gave your thoughts and opinions for the chat. But really, really does help. And great to get your guys' insight overall for myself and for the community. So there's your first Saturday night late stream of the season. Just under 3 hours long. So pretty good run for the night, man. So appreciate you guys so much, man. Love this community. Love the catch, fam. I'm so excited for tomorrow, man. Week 1, 2022. NFL action, Sunday action. And we already had kickoff Thursday, but you guys, Sunday kickoff, you know what I mean, man. We got week 1 of the 2022 fantasy football season already wrapping up. I can't believe that, man. We got a long road ahead of us, but it's a great start to the season without a doubt, man. So y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, check out all the links in the description down below. Make sure to join our Discord if you guys are new to the channel. That is the best way to get community updates on when we are streaming, and just another place to have fantasy Q&A amongst the community at any point in the day, and just the best way for me to collectively communicate with the community. So hey, man, it was a great stream tonight. I really do appreciate you guys, man, and just so excited for tomorrow. Good luck to everyone tomorrow. Just remember, have some fun, watch some football. Don't let fantasy get too much in the way. Make sure you guys enjoy yourself. Enjoy the first Sunday of the year, man. It's going to be a great day of football as a whole, man. So, thank you guys for a great stream. Like I said, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Discord if you guys need anything in the meantime. And I will be on tomorrow before kickoff. That's the plan. So, if you guys need anything before kickoff, I should be here to give you guys my final thoughts. So, Derek says fantasy is life. What do you mean? Yeah, that's a good point, bro. You're right. Chase, I got you, bro. That's what we're here for, man. Godfather, hey, appreciate you, man. Have a great night, man. Salute to everyone. We lost it is September 11th. Let's go. Salute to everyone we lost. It is September 11th. Okay, I was like trying to. It's late. I'm sorry. Yes, 100%, man. I totally on board with that one, man. It's an impactful day to have NFL kickoff, so definitely thoughts and prayers to anyone out there impacted by September 11th, without a doubt, man. Started Gabe and Bills D, so I'm starting this week out good. Enjoy tomorrow. 100%, man. Yep. Guys, sit back, eat some wings, eat a hamburger, enjoy some football tomorrow. Enjoy winning or losing in fantasy. It's a long season. What did I tell you guys all last year? It is a long season. Don't panic tomorrow, boys and girls. Don't panic. It's not the end. You can lose 7 games, 8 games sometimes, depending on your league, and still make the playoffs and win the champs. So do not panic tomorrow, guys. It is a long season. We have plenty to talk about going into week 2, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Love this community, man. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Check out all the links down below. Hit me up if you guys need anything in the meantime. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. With that, I got nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.